Word document, then copy and paste over at the end?
Of course.
Or would you
Of
prefer?
course.
Okay.
It's
That way I can just have it in another window off to the side.
as long as you guys have the notes at the end of the session, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Right. So we last left, and I would like you to open the map, which is in the handout section. We last left in front of the kitchen. You are standing outside the door, leading to, presumably, the house kitchen. You can smell the intense aroma of roasting meat, and some of you managed to hear the sound of kitchenware scraping on each other. What are you going to do about it?
No one's supposed to be here.
Yeah, so there's two ways to go about it. We can either try not to get into a confrontation if there is somebody here and keep searching the house, or we can try
I'm not sure
clearing
I feel
the house.
comfortable searching
Yeah, I
the
thought-
house and still somebody in there.
Yeah, I thought that's what we discussed last time. Is that we were concerned about leaving anybody behind us essentially to come trap us in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we were
you know, they can get on our tails. Says Gennaro.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yes.
All right.
I think did Leopold check the door before?
I don't think we did anything. We were just standing in the hallway talking about which way to go, and we came to the conclusion that maybe we didn't want to leave somebody behind us, and that was where we left it.
Okay.
So I don't believe I have checked the door for traps yet,
Okay.
So,
but I can do so now if you would like.
Sure, yeah. And if it's
Alright,
locked, I'll get it.
alright.
Be very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leopold, you are checking for the traps.
hmm
Please roll the dice.
All right. So that would be perception, and then I get the whatever plus 10% for. And then I can't see that, so I'll have to switch to that.
You've passed.
Okay,
The
awesome.
door are not trapped.
Okay.
What about that?
So do you want me to jiggle the handle, or who? Or actually, wasn't it Vincent was opening the doors?
Yeah,
they were
Vincent,
unlocked?
who's covered in blood. Actually.
Yeah. You open the door and I'll be the first one in. So
Okay.
obviously because I'm shield in one hand, spear in the other. So you open it and I'll go in first,
Mhm.
type of deal.
Okay.
I got pistol and club ready.
Mhm. All right. I will try the doorknob and see if it's open.
The door are not unlocked. The door, you open the door without any problems. Of course, they creak horribly. You know. You feel the heat coming from inside the place. It's certainly a kitchen. However, the only source of light is coming from the left side. Vincent, are you entering the door? You see that there's a man inside. You can see that from the door. He's standing. If you see on the map, he's standing right to the right side, basically. There's this sort of table next to the actual table. I don't really know how to say it in English. Oh my god, I'm so horrible. Sorry.
You mean the counter?
Yeah, the counter. Yeah. Oh, it's the counter.
Okay.
It's like the counter in like tavern or inn, right?
Correct.
Yep.
All right. Sorry. So that's good to know. Thanks, guys. He's standing right next to it, and he's chopping a piece of meat with his cleaver. Very methodically, like, you know, chop, 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 chop.
Does he appear to be a normal human being dressed in cooking attire, or?
Yes, he's dressed in. He has a white apron, which actually in the light you can see that it's covered in blood, but you know he's a cook, so it's not a big deal. He's dressed also rather normally for a servant. However, there is something off to him. You don't really know what.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly walk in and just keep my attention on him, and kind of give room for the others to follow me in. I'm not going to address anything. I'm just going to keep an eye on him.
All right.
I walk in as well. And when I see him, I want to aim my pistol at him, but not shoot yet.
All right. So first, Vincent enters first. Who enters second? Sally.
Sure, unless Leopold wants to go.
I thought that was the normal. Is that I check? Is that I go as I follow Vincent, but I can do whatever.
Yeah, you follow me with the light,
Since we're not
especially if it's dark.
All right. So Vincent enters first. Leopold enters second. Sally enters third, and Gennaro covers the rear.
Yep.
You enter the kitchen. The smell of roasted meat is overwhelming and smells really, really good. You can see that the man standing right next to the counter is almost bald. He has like, few pieces of, few strands of hair on his head. You also see that there's another man to the left side. He's right next to the huge fireplace. I mean, the whole kitchen is very impressive. There's like ton of utensils, but really the huge oven, which is fueled by wood, of course, is what catches your eye. A man is slowly roasting a huge piece of meat. That piece of meat is shapeless. However, to your horror, you see that under its surface, it moves. This piece of meat moves, and under its surface you can see the suggestions of shapes, of hands and faces, locked in endless silent scream. And then you also see one thing: the men in here are dead. Slowly, very, very slowly, the man at the counter turns towards you, and you see that half of his face is gone, eaten away. Same with the man cooking the meat. Their flesh is rotten, gray, or sickly green in the light coming from the oven. They have cleavers in their hands. They raise their weapons and they advance towards you. But for some reason, the most horrible thing are not the two undead. It's this formless piece of meat. Now please, each of you make 2 willpower rolls. First willpower roll is for the piece of meat. Second willpower roll will be for fear.
Okay. Okay, willpower.
You've passed the
Okay.
roll for the piece of meat.
Okay. And I'll do the second one.
Alright. You've also
Woohoo!
managed to stand your ground. Now, next person. I'll be rolling for Gennaro the last.
Alright, I'll go. Alright, so...
You've passed the piece of meat. Alright? Passed the piece of meat, sorry. Sounded weird.
Alright, and I failed the fear on the undead.
Do you want to use your luck point? Because if not, you stand rigged with fear. You won't be able to do anything until you pass the test.
Yeah, I will use a luck then.
Alright.
Now, did I get the luck back from last session?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay.
You are all
Alright.
full on luck. On full luck.
Alright, so I'll roll again.
What number would we have on luck then? Would it be 4?
According to your fate point limit number.
Oh, okay. I had it. It was at 4 before.
All right.
And
You've
I
Awesome.
Sorry, Sean. You said that you had you have 4 fate points, so you have 4 luck points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I when we did it last time, I took took it off my fate to
Oh,
down to 3.
all right.
So I shouldn't have done that, I guess, is what you're telling me.
No, 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 no. Because fate points and luck points are two completely different things.
Okay.
Yeah. So you should have four fate points.
Okay.
Brian, I presume that you've used your luck point as well. Or
What was the first one for?
well, I'm not going to tell you. Of course.
Oh, like you said, the second one's for meat.
No, first
first
one is
one-
for meat, second one is for zombies. So now my question
Oh.
is the second roll a roll for meat with luck point?
If I'm using the luck point, yeah.
Alright, so you've used luck point and you've passed the roll for meat. Great, so now roll for zombies. You're
Hey!
standing in the spot. Okay, so now Gennaro. Gennaro passed like a boss, the roll for meat.
Wow.
And he passed like a boss the roll for being scared as hell. Alright. So, just in case you're wondering, if you would fail the roll for meat, you would get an insanity point. So, congratulations on that. Everyone except Brian is ready to go. The undead are advancing towards you. They are clearly hostile. They want to kill you. There are 2 of them. So now, I'm sorry, this is the last. I mean, this is the first combat roll, because now it's initiative roll. D10
Okay.
and add your you know what.
All right.
I don't know what, but
Agility.
oh, agility.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, there we
horrible
go.
roll. So now we're
10?
roll for a second. Okay, 15.
Add agility. Okay.
And
I also rolled a 5.
please give me the total sum of your roll with the agility bonus.
All right.
Mine's 59.
Yours 59, Sally, right?
Yeah.
All right, 59. Great.
53 for me for Leopold.
Leopold is on 53. Great.
49. Agility plus D10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
49 for Vincent.
I'm glad I bumped my agility before we started.
And, yeah, it's not a bad deal, eh? And 37 plus 7, 44 for Gennaro. All right, so it looks like this. Sally goes first. However, Sally, you are
Petrified.
glued to the spot. You are overcome with terror. You know, it's almost like you're back to that village, which you remember what happened there. You can't do anything. Leopold, you are ready to go. You are prepared to take these horrors head on. They are very slow. They are slowly coming towards you. What are you going to do?
I feel like the club worked for me last time, so I'm going to run up and smack him with a club.
So you are making advance and
Yes.
attack. All right.
Yes.
Which one? Now my question is: are you going to attack the one nearer to the counter or the one near to the fireplace?
I'm trying to think of how we went in. I would let's see. I guess we saw the countertop one first, so I'm assuming Vincent went for the countertop one since he was in first. So I'll go for the fireplace.
All right. You approach the undead near the fireplace. You raise your club and you try to strike him. Roll for attack.
Okay, so I roll weapon skill.
Yes, exactly that. Awesome.
Woohoo!
You've struck him in the head. That's great. He's not going to do honestly anything, so just roll for damage.
Okay.
D10, one
try to,
D10, and your strength, of course. Add your strength to the roll after
Okay.
the roll.
sure.
Yeah.
So I roll. Oh man. So and then my thing for my strength is 3, so it's a total of 6.
All right. So it's a total of 6, right? All right. You've struck the undead right in the head. He did like something like that. Stumbled backwards a couple of steps, but he's still on his feet, and you've struck him rather hard. it's weird. He, of course, raises his cleaver to cut you to shreds.
Okay.
But first, it's Vincent.
All right. I'm going to attack the monster with the cleaver to the right of the room.
Nearer to the counter. All right.
Yep.
Be advised, this place is rather cramped, as you can see on the map. So,
Okay.
with each zombie, only 2 people can fight with each zombie, basically, at this point.
Okay.
Alright. You raise your shield up, you lower your spear, and you advance, just like you saw all those soldiers advance, on parades and on the in the Halbinsel district. Attack!
All right. All right. Now I have. It's the spear has fast. I'm not sure what that does.
Basically, what it does is that it's harder to parry. However, the zombie is not going to parry anyway, and he's not going to dodge. It's just a mindless automaton.
All right. So just a weapon skill then.
Exactly that. Awesome.
19. All
You
right.
plunge the spear right into his leg. Roll for damage. Oh my god.
All right. And then damage is a D.
It's D10 plus your strength.
Where are my dice? Okay, there it is. D10 plus strength. That's strength 3.
Oh
Nice.
My god.
Plus 9.
Nice.
Tear his leg off.
All right.
You've basically run his leg through with your spear. To your horror, there's not a drop of blood left. It's like you are sticking your spear through a rotten, filthy husk. You've pulled your spear and you are ready for another attack. However, the zombie raises his cleaver, but there's still Gennaro. Gennaro rushes towards the zombie to the left. It's nearer to him, with an almighty roar of Vafanculo! He attacks the thing, but he completely misses like a chum. The impressive swish of his club destroys a couple of kitchen utensils on the stand to the left. The glass jars with some strange exotic spices explode, and suddenly the air is filled with these strange smells of distant lands, and of course dust. Now it's the undead. The undead are out for your blood. They are going to get you. Vincent, the undead in front of you raises his cleaver and he completely misses. You've managed You've managed to raise your shield up. The cleaver slides harmlessly from your shield. You are safe. Leopold, you're undead.
Yes.
He attacks you and he hits.
Oh man.
He plunges the cleaver is coming right at your torso. Now tell me, can you dodge?
I don't know the answer to that.
So please check your character sheet and see if you have the talent dodge blow.
Talent dodge blow. I do not.
You do not. It's strange, actually.
No.
You are playing the. All right. I'll have to check that out because you are playing a guy which I assumed he has dodge blow right from the beginning. All right.
I think it's like one of those dodge blow or something else.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah. Brian can be right. By the way, guys, next time you might want to use a turn or use an action during a turn to pull out another weapon with your offhand, because it will grant you free parry, although with a slight, minus modifier, but it's still a free parry.
Can I parry with my pistol?
Yes, you can parry with a pistol.
Okay.
The shield is technically a weapon as well, right?
Yeah, you can actually struck with a shield. I mean, first of all, when you parry with a shield, you have plus 10% to parry. However, if you attack with your shield, you have minus 10% because it's in your offhand.
Yep.
It's good to remember that. Leopold, unfortunately, the zombies track you.
Yes.
The hit is coming, and the thing, well, it slashed you right across your chest. How many armor points you have on your chest, and how resilient are you actually?
Well, I have one armor point for my
Alright.
leather armor, and then my wounds.
Yeah,
Is
no,
that
your toughness bonus.
Oh, my
So-
toughness.
Yeah, so your
Uh,
first digit of your toughness bonus.
2.
2?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not super tough.
I'll have to. Oh my god.
No, your whole value is 2?
Yeah.
No,
It's in the 20s.
My value is 27.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well.
Wow. Couple of weenies. I'm 23.
The monster cut you deep,
Ouch.
very deep.
Okay.
You are hit for 7 points of damage total.
Okay.
So that's how much damage you took. You can hear the pain scream of Leopold.
Okay. Ah!
The zombies of course,
Ouchie!
like meat. You can actually hear that they are like chanting meat, meat. So next turn. It's next turn. Sally, please
I got a willpower.
roll for willpower.
Hey.
You've passed.
Do I get to do anything this turn, or do I
No.
just recover composure?
You can. You are unfrozen, so that means that if someone would attack you, you could, for example, defend yourself. But you can't do anything this turn. Not yet.
Okay.
Leopold, it's your turn.
Yes.
Take revenge.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna smash this dude.
Yeah. Where's the
Hopefully.
bastard?
Yes!
Yes. You've struck him right in the arm with your club. Now please roll the damage.
Yes!
Hey,
Oh.
there you go.
So 9 plus 3, so 12.
Yeah, basically, your blow struck the thing in his left arm, and you can hear that it broke. It like snapped in half with an audible crack. The thing, well, it doesn't even look phased. It's still on its legs. But actually you think that in its mindless eyes you can see the strange glow which was there in the first place. It's like dimming, it's like getting weaker.
Okay.
Vincent, your turn.
All right. I'm going to. I think I'm going to do an all-out attack
All right.
on this guy.
All right.
Um,
You do
so-
know what all-out attack means if you fail.
Yeah, there's no dodge or parry.
Exactly. All right.
Um,
By all means, do this, man.
Okay, so it'd be that plus 20, which would be a
Yes.
pass.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
So, yeah, so you've plunged your spear right into this thing's head. Roll for damage.
Nice.
And it was enough, I believe. How much strength do you have?
I have strength of 3 plus 3 for which is the strength of the spear.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it's still standing.
Oh goodness. Okay.
You've basically run it through its skull with your spear, right through its empty eye socket. You've pulled out your spear and you are expecting it to fall, but it was like, and it lunges at you with its cleaver. Gennaro is next. He saw what happened to Leopold. He's decided to help. Yelling something like that.
Speaking in the zombie's native tongue.
he makes an all-out attack, and he gets bonus from fighting 2-1, and he hits the thing
All right.
right in the chest. Basically, the young Tylian's strength is so great that it pushes zombie, or rather launches the zombie back into the fireplace. It collapses the huge wriggling piece of meat, and soon you can smell the taste of burnt, rotten flesh. But there's still one more to go.
Get him, Sally. Or can he only defend this turn?
Yeah. The zombie is desperate. He tries to get you by all means necessary. However, it fails miserably. Vincent, like the ancient Tylian warriors of the city-states, kneels on one knee, raises its shield up in an angle, places the spear also up, and basically lets the thing impale itself on it.
Awesome.
He became the one-man phalanx. This is so awesome. Basically, the thing is dead. The thing you can feel it rattle for a second and then expire on your spear shaft.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was awesome. Right.
That was lucky on my part.
Sally, you are like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
What's up?
It's over. You've won.
All right.
I
The
feel like I need to bandage myself up.
yeah, that's I think that's the first thing we need to address. Once the zombie in front of me is done moving, I'm gonna turn around and kind of see what's going on with the rest of the crew.
Well, you see that Leopold has been cut badly by the thing's cleaver. The rest of the guys are okay, and the second undead is burning merrily in the fireplace.
Ooh, the sack of unknown moving meat, is that also burning in the fire?
Yes, and it's still moving.
Okay.
You can still
Keep
see
it up.
the suggestions of faces and hands under the surface of this meat. It's horrible. You can't look at it for too long.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another spit take on that one. We'll just
Yeah.
spit at it and try to figure out. So I don't know how healing works in this, but I'm assuming that maybe this, since it's essentially half my hit points, that maybe a healing draft is in order.
You mean the healing potion? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You are still lightly wounded, which means the healing draught will actually work, because it doesn't work if you are heavily wounded.
Okay.
If you are going to drink it now, it will restore 3 hit points.
3 hit points?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I figure I might as well do that. So back up to 10.
All right. You've drunk the strange smelling and tasting potion, and you begin to feel better. A bit better, actually. It helps to your, immense relief, basically. Yeah. What are you guys going to do now? Please tell me. You can see that in this room, basically, there are 2 more doors to the north and 1 to the west. The door to the west seem like exit door to you, because it often in the kitchen, in many kitchens of the Empire, there's the back entrance for when you bring products and and other stuff.
Is there a keyhole?
Sorry.
I want to suggest.
There's not only a keyhole in the door to the west. There's also a small glass window covered in a patina of dust, but it's still there.
I'm gonna wipe away a little bit of dust with my sleeve and look through.
All right. Sorry, but who said that? Jason or Brian?
That was Brian.
Sally. Sally.
Sorry, like I said. All right, Sally, you come to the window. Unfortunately, it's too low.
Climb up on a counter if I have to, or on the windowsill.
Yeah,
It's
you
too high.
basically had to bring a chair with you to stand on it. You wipe away some of the dust, and you look outside. Outside, you can see, well, a normal street of Noun. You can see people walking by. However, after a few seconds of you looking outside, you can see that it's like, well, the first thing that comes to your mind is like the time is going backwards. Because you see that the people's clothes are getting more anachronistic, they're getting older, and the whole view is like this monochromatic vision, you know? Black and white almost. The colors are washed. It's like you are watching a scene from far back in time. It's incredibly strange.
Anybody
Don't
else
go out
seeing
the
this?
door. I'll come in. I'll come and look out the window.
You see the same thing.
Yeah, I say, let's not go out there.
Yeah.
Gonna be that way
Well-
when we go out the way we came in.
I think we just go because remember it was like it seemed like farther than it should have been.
Yeah.
So my guess is if we go out the way we came in. So just don't go outside
reverse.
through any of the normal doors. Yeah, we'll just reverse how we did, and hopefully we'll get back to normal.
Yeah. Should we
Toss the room.
Yeah, toss the room. I'll stand by, keep an eye on the doors while you guys search.
Good.
That's what we want to do.
It's always worthwhile.
All right.
Are we testing intelligence or?
Perception.
No, you don't have to roll. Basically,
Okay.
you've checked the room, but really there's nothing here. There's nothing interesting here. There are just some kitchen utensils. There are, flasks and jars with ingredients which, well, they look like most of them either have rotten away or just became dust. To your, unnerving surprise, the spit in the fireplace is still turning by itself, even though the husk of meat, the hunk of meat, is burning in the fire. You are trying not to look too closely because it's very unnerving. However, there are still 2 rooms to explore.
Mm.
My question is, are you going to explore them?
Are the doors closed or can we see in there?
There are no windows in those doors. You can guess that these doors led to pantries,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna check. No leaf unturned.
Yep, sounds good. Which door do you want to do first?
I'll take left if you want to take right. I mean, we're pretty much just going through stuff
Okay.
in the pantry, right?
Yeah, so I'll check the right door for traps.
Right door.
Okay.
It's clean.
You guys ready?
yep.
I'll give it a shove.
You give it a shove and you fall inside the door. It is indeed pantry, and it's completely
Okay.
empty. I mean, empty except the sacks of, what was once probably flour, a number of barrels, caskets, flasks. Everything was at one point filled with food, but now there is just mold and dust, and just basically wasted matter. However, you see that there are labels on some of the jars and flasks, and there's something written on them.
Okay.
Well, if you can read, start. Even up.
Actually, I cannot read, so so who can
I'll
read
take
and
it.
write?
I can read everything on the top shelves. Sally, you take the bottom shelves.
Alrighty.
All
Short
right.
joke.
Basically, you read the stuff. It's just it's pretty basic. There are some like produced by her couple mirror and sun, but it's the date that gets your attention because one of the jars, reads produced by her couple mirror and sun, Delberts, 2315. It's like you know that currently it's 2515. There's 200 years of difference.
I think that's rotten, guys. I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, and this is actual food, like what humans would eat,
Yes.
like flour,
Yes.
old meat and stuff. Okay.
Yes. You don't even know if there exists a food that could like withstand more than few months, maybe a year. Some extremely dried meat. But
Any bottles, like sealed bottles?
there are, but as you take a closer look, you can see that inside, the liquid has long since evaporated, or you can see that where the seals held, there has appeared like cover of mold, basically.
Okay.
Then the food here is it's just gone. It's just gone.
All right. Well, on to door number 2.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat anything here anyway.
Yeah, not after the squirming meat thing.
I was hoping
Yeah.
to find.
You're suddenly you're not really hungry. And you probably won't be hungry for some time after encountering this situation, so to speak. Sean, don't roll for traps. Basically, you.
Okay.
The second door is also untrapped and unlocked, and it's exactly the same as the first. The area is just bigger. There are more barrels. There are more caskets. Chests, not caskets. Obviously, chests, but it's exactly the same.
No vintage wine bottles.
There are, but they are either filled with mold, or or they've just gone. I mean, the liquid inside is gone.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna start walking back out to the hallway. I don't think there's much in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Sounds good.
Safety's behind that room, at least. Objective complete.
Yeah. I feel a little better.
Yeah. You exit the accursed kitchen. You enter the hallway. Again, just like in the in the room where you were fighting the beastmen in the main room, so to speak. As you've exited that room, you were surprised that the hallway could be so warm because it was chilling back there. But as you've exited the kitchen, you are surprised that the hallway is so nicely cool because the kitchen was just it was too hot for you, especially after that encounter. You are standing in the empty hallway. There are a few olive lamps burning on the walls. There's not a single thing moving here, but there are a few doors yet to check.
Okay. Well,
We're looking at the hallway in the middle of the map here.
Yeah, we're in that center hallway.
Yeah.
We just came out of 5. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly that.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I don't know, opinions, but there's that method where if you always stick to one wall, you could get through a maze.
Yeah.
We can always just keep sticking to the left wall can go through all the rooms that way. But it's
We
up
don't-
to you guys, or we could be a little more random about it.
No, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I want to make sure everything's covered so we don't find more weird cooks like we did when we just came from.
I think now we're going to
Alright.
find weird butlers.
Come play with us.
Yeah.
Little children, twins.
Yeah. Red Rum.
No, please, not the guy in the dog suit. Alright.
I'm going to reassume a somewhat defensive posture and start moving down the hallway. Yeah, not too quickly.
I want to move quietly so I could try and hear, like, before we heard the knife sharpening, and I want to hear if there's any movement or anything.
Alright. So you approach the room number 8, yes?
Correct.
Alright.
Yep.
You slowly approach the room in your usual manner. So Vincent goes first. His spear lowered, his shield up. Behind, limping a bit, comes Leopold, clutching his bleeding chest. After that goes Sally with a pistol in hand, and finally Gennaro, the Tylian stallion, holding a big club. You approach the impressive-looking double door. They are very, very nice looking, even though they're covered in dust, and it's clear that they've been made from oak, and from a good quality oak. Sally, you try to hear something from if someone is inside.
Yeah.
You put your ear to the door, but you don't hear anything. You don't have to roll, basically. You only hear silence from inside. There's not a single movement. There's not a single, whisper or suggestion of someone or something moving inside.
I look at everybody
so
else
quiet.
and shrug.
Any light emanating? Any keyholes?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Well, Leopold, do you want to look over the doors?
Sure.
They're pretty impressive.
Ah.
Hey,
it looks clear.
Yeah, basically. Basically, it looks clear.
All right, I'm ready.
I
If
think
you
we'll
want to
have
open
to
the
take
door,
it.
I'll make my way in.
All right. Try to open it.
Try to open the door. The door are actually unlocked.
I feel useless.
Well, so we open the door, pile in.
Get my pistol up.
All right.
I'm stepping in, kind of moving. I guess.
Don't you want to hear how it looks inside first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll certainly look in before we start walking into the.
It's a dining room, basically. It's a dining room, a very nice-looking dining room, in fact. As you can see inside, there's a huge table. It's clearly very, very, very expensive. There are 10 chairs, and two. You can see to your left, 2 tables filled with silverware. Basically, there are also silver, utensils on the table itself, as well as fine. It's going to sound strange. No, sorry, porcelain. I didn't want to use the word China, obviously, in the context of Warhammer game. There's fine porcelain on the table. The right behind the chairs on both sides, you can see heavy, thick rugs. In front of you, there's a huge window covered in heavy drapes, similar to those that you saw in the room with the beastmen. The same thing is to your right.
Okay.
Sally, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
So there's another painting here like that?
No, 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 no.
No.
Just curtains.
The
Um,
curtain, the window.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking we got some
Yeah,
cash.
I get my rugged blanket out and I roll it out.
All right.
Start
Now-
getting the silverware.
now, did I guess
You are
Um,
still. I would like to remind you are still standing outside
Yeah.
the room. Please tell me what are you going to do, each of you.
Oh, okay.
if it looks empty, as in there's no people or anything, I want to slowly make my way in and letting Leopold be behind me enough to where I can use his lantern to kind of see if anything pops up.
All right.
But yeah, I'll slowly be moving to the left of the room
All right.
along the wall.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
the-
fixated on the silverware personally.
Yeah.
There, you can see in the light of your lantern that there are many, many silver things here, and they all look so good.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
So
thinking about getting my
I'm not
sack
sure
out.
I would think it with your bare hands though. That's why I want to put it in the blanket.
Weren't we
It's-
supposed to wear gloves?
that's what Nihilus said.
Yeah. Did Nihilus say anything about us not taking things out, or was he just concerned about not touching any glowing green, and he wants us to take the magical stuff?
Wow.
Um, He said that. I thought he said that everything but the magical stuff was ours. We could take whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
That it was just that, but that if we kept anything magic, he would skin us alive, essentially.
Okay.
All
Alright.
So Vincent, you go first. You make your way to the left side. Leopold is right behind you. Sally, what are you going to do?
I'm walking in as well. I want to make sure it's safe before we start ransacking the place.
All right.
Yeah.
As you enter, Sally, the door behind you slams shut. Wham!
Uh-oh. Did Gennaro make it through?
No. Although I
Oops.
am going to roll for his agility, just to be fair. No, he did not. The door slams shut.
I bang on the door and try
You bang like
not.
the door won't even budge. You can hear Gennaro screams, "Balls! Balls!" And he also tries to, break the door down.
Hey, stay put, Gene.
But
We'll come to you.
But unfortunately, to no avail. The door is closed shut. Vincent and Leopold, you see something incredibly strange. You see that the two candelabra and two huge kitchen knives laying on the table begin to float,
Uh-oh.
basically levitate. They turn towards you and they
Shield up.
fly at you with great speed.
Alright.
Alright, you know what time it is, boys? It's rolling time.
Initiative.
Of course it is.
Alright, so that's
58 total.
Okay, so that's a D10 plus agility, right?
How much, Brian?
58 total.
58, alright. Sean?
What is my agility again? 48 plus 5, so that's a 53 again.
Alright. Vincent?
I have a 40 total.
40 total. Alright, I'm not going to roll for Gennaro because he's outside. Like a chum. And now I have to roll for the kitchenware.
Knives.
As well as strange that sounds. Oh, it's that's interesting. They don't have the agility stats, so I
Thank
guess
goodness.
it's only a roll for them. First, oh my god, I rolled a 1. Now, okay, 8. I mean, it still doesn't really matter given the 2. And finally, we've got 6. Okay, you know what? In fact, I am going to roll for Gennaro's initiative. Sorry for that. 3, so it's 40. Alright. Right, guys. So you can clearly see that the kitchen utensils are about to kill you. However, after the zombies, they're not that scary. Sally,
Okay.
what's your plan?
how
Now, you
far
will
away are
have
the chairs?
minus 10% to hit them because they are very small. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
How far away are the chairs?
Well, as you can see on the map, the chairs are like, well, meter, 2 meters from you, probably.
I want to dive for a chair and say, "Shield me, Esmeralda."
Right. So wait, you fall down behind the chair.
Yeah, I want to dive behind a chair. Next turn, I want to pick the chair up and use it as a shield. But
Okay, but
I
my
don't have any.
question is, are you going prone or are you just, hiding behind the chair as a small man that you are?
I'm just taking cover. I'm not going
All
prone.
right, all right.
Yeah.
So with a shout, "Help me, Esmeralda!" you see that Sally basically jumps behind the nearest chair, which is the one to the left, the first chair to the
It's
left.
like blasphemy. It's eating utensils. You can't use this for.
Well, actually, there are 2 knives
Balance.
and 2 candelabras. I don't know if the halflings actually eat using candelabras, but if they do, it's pretty hardcore.
No.
It's a stricture for Esmeralda that you can't kill or hurt anyone with cooking or eating utensils.
Oh, well,
It's
that
like
was
pretty
actually
serious.
interesting. So you probably should not kill those 2 zombies because they were cooks.
Oh.
Well, he didn't.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he didn't. He just freaked out.
All right, now
I
Leopold.
just stand there.
Leopold, it's your turn.
All right. Well, since we've already established that I can't dodge, I'm just gonna smash something with my club.
Yep.
Yeah, but they are like these things are still levitating above the table. They are flying towards you, but they are not like shit. Sorry, they are not right next to you.
Okay.
Maybe you want to do some, you want to move somewhere, make some maneuvers.
Maybe a curtain or something. Like try and catch like a net. And
Yeah,
pull it up.
yeah. I was just thinking about that. That maybe I quickly glance at the rugs versus the drapes and try to just make a quick.
The
Mhm.
You could
drapes. Yeah, you quickly try to basically calculate what's more.
What's easier to pick up?
Honestly, none of these things. I mean, you see that
Oh.
the rugs are heavy,
Yeah.
big, thick, and the drapes, while you'd probably have easier time with them, they are too far away from you.
I want to yell, get behind me.
Who? Vincent.
You
All right.
pull it.
Yeah, Vincent's just yelling that.
All right. It's a free action, basically. You can do that. It's a free action.
Okay. Maybe then, since I'm not close to anything and I'd have to run around, maybe I should pull out my sling and get behind Vincent.
Okay, so you move behind Vincent, and you pull out your sling. However, I presume you still have your club in your hand. Because
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah,
none of you guys, holstered your weapons.
Okay,
No.
so then I guess I'd have to. So I guess actually my move then would be I'd have to holster my weapon because theoretically in my other hand I have the lantern.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah. So
Or were you holding it over his shoulder when we opened doors?
yeah, that's normally how it goes.
Okay.
So essentially I'm gonna have to swap weapons.
all right. So you make a single action. You move behind Vincent, who is still like closer to you because you are moving faster than him, and
Okay.
you are and your second action is to put away your club.
Correct.
All right. You've done that, and that's all because you have 2 actions.
Okay.
All right. So now, Vincent, it's your turn. You can feel that Leopold is, right behind you. You can feel his breath on your neck.
I'm going to anticipate these things just flying at me. Like, that's the impression I'm getting from them. So I'm just going to presume a defensive stance as a full action.
All right.
I want to try to catch these things in my shield.
You put your shield up. You thrust your spear in front of you, and you are ready to take on some kitchenware.
Heck yeah. Last time this happened, it didn't go so well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you can hear Gennaro shouting and trying to barge the door open, basically. But the thing is that he's not doing too good, guys. He's not doing too good. All right. So now, the first knife, it flies towards you, Sully. Flies fast and true. And basically, I'm going to add a handout for you guys to see how it looks. It's just a cool small artwork. I hope you like it. You can see it in the. I'm going to add it to the handout section.
Okay.
Yeah, basically this is how it looks like. Sorry, the first. Yeah. The first
3D.
Yeah, it's 3D. The first knife is trying to shank you, so to speak. However, it fails miserably. Basically, it goes right through the back of the chair that you are hiding behind, above your head. You can see its broad blade, like shing, coming through and then pulling out. Vincent, an impressive-looking candelabra is trying to smack you in the head.
Now, what is that? The candelabra. I'm not familiar with.
It's like the thing that you put candles inside.
Okay.
A big candlestick.
Yeah, candlestick. Sorry.
All right.
It's like
that's fine.
like a big multiple candlestick.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
And,
Us peasants aren't used to fancy terms.
Yeah. It didn't strike you in the head, but because at the last time, guided by some malign intelligence, it changed its course and it goes for your knee. Please, parry or dodge. It depends on you.
I want to try parrying.
All right.
Since there's somebody behind me.
You parry
That'll be
with your
badass.
shield.
All right. So that would be a weapon skill.
Yes, weapon skill plus 10%.
Defensive. On top of the defensive,
plus
or
20%. Yes.
Okay, because defensive stance is 20. Shield makes it plus 30. I did okay.
Yeah, you basically took it on the shield. It like blank and flew away, rolling in the air. But it stabilized in a couple of heartbeats. However, it made you open to the attack of the second knife. The second knife is trying to gut you. We shall see how it. And it manages to hit. Can you dodge? Now this is my.
I do have a dodge blow.
So perhaps you want to use it because it goes right for your leg, and uncomfortably close to your family jewels, so to speak.
Okay. All right. So dodge blow. How do I use that?
Agility. Roll for agility.
Okay.
Nice.
You've danced away. The thing flew past you and between Leopold's legs, buried itself in the wooden floor, and then, as quick as a viper, it pulled out and flew right back in front of you.
Oh, in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it went back around us and came in. Okay, so
Yeah.
Interesting.
Basically, these things are incredibly fast and agile. They look like, well, they act like birds, like hunting birds, small hunting birds. And the last candlestick or candelabra, depending on what you want to use, is going for Leopold, who has been exposed by Vincent's dodge. And it missed your solar plexus by a few inches, Leopold.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Now, this is next turn. Sally.
One got stuck in the wall right above my head, right?
No, in the back of the chair, and it didn't got stuck. It passed through and then returned, and it hovers in front of you, poised for another strike.
Can I swing the chair?
You have a pistol in your hand, so what you have to do? You would have to use one of your free actions, which everyone has two, to drop the pistol, grab the chair, and swing the chair at the thing. My question is, do you want to do this?
I don't know about rules, but just like I'm thinking the pistol, it's gonna be a lot harder to shoot this really fast, tiny thing in front of me.
You
as
also
opposed to just
know
swinging a
that
big chair.
swinging a big chair, which is made, which you can see, this is one of those heavy, luxurious chairs, actually,
Okay.
made from big people, made for big people. It also would be pretty hard for you to swing it around, like freely and without any problems. Just so you know.
Vincent and Leopold wouldn't be in the crossfire behind.
Vincent and Leopold are behind you, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna shoot them.
You're going to shoot them?
No,
Don't shoot
no,
me.
I'm gonna shoot
It's
then.
shot with a knife. Like right in
Alright,
front of me.
sorry, I was
Defensive stance.
Sally has gone mad. Alright, so you are aiming your pistol at the small object in front of you, which is like darting to the sides. You are like, alright, let's do this. And then all of you can hear a thunderous roar in the room. Boom! Fire away, Sally. Oh, but you have minus 10% to hit. Alright, tell you what, you might want to aim before. If you are going to say that you've aimed before, I'm going to say that you've hit.
Oh yeah, I'd close one eye and
No, because when you fight someone, when you attack and you aim before, you have plus 10%.
Okay, I'm trying to keep my cool because if I miss, the thing is going right for me. You know what I mean? So
Alright.
one eye.
Boom! You've shot it. Now roll 2d10 and choose higher result. One.
Hey.
Hey.
That's better than two.
What kind of strength does pistol have?
Lead versus silver.
Let me pull it up.
Doing
Actually,
some alchemy here.
Don't have any of the damage or anything written. This is like the first time I've ever hit anything with it.
Okay, so wait for a second. I'm going to bring my book in front of me. Wait a second.
Yeah.
I pointed a lot though. I just never actually.
Damage is 4.
Because
It's 4.
you guys don't know this, but I'm actually running this adventure from my actual book.
It's page 108 for me.
I'm actually using the Old World Armory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I'm going to find the... Shit, it's here. Pistol! Crap, it's not here. Oh, it's firearms. Great, of course. Of course it is. Pistol. Yeah. Strength 4. Alright, basically, your shot shattered the knife.
Nice.
into many tiny pieces that scattered all around. The pieces of metal embedded themselves into the thick wooden table, while the splinters of wooden handle, knife's wooden handle, just scattered around in all directions. Nice.
Very good.
All right, so now it's Leopold.
Okay. So I guess my first action is to pull out my sling and put a stone in it.
What about the
And-
lantern?
I guess I'm gonna have to set the lantern on the floor if I need two hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So then that's my, is that my move? Is that my two actions?
yes, basically that was
Okay.
because I mean you
Okay.
can drop the lantern.
No. That's probably a bad idea.
No napalm
Alright.
for me.
Yeah.
All right, you set the lantern very carefully on the floor. All right, you know what? Then you pull out your sling and load it. So like now it's loaded. All right, I'm going to give you that because it's. Let's just say that even putting down the lantern is a free action.
Okay.
Your sling is basically loaded. You can hear Gennaro just banging on the door like crazy. Oh, he actually made it. So I guess he's going to roll for damage. And you can hear the hinges in the door giving away slowly, like whoop, whoop, boom. He like shouting, "I'm coming, you guys! Hang on!" But but the deadly
Adrian!
get to the kitchen. But the kitchen utensils are still out to get you. So now it's time for Vincent. There are two
Alright.
things hovering in front of you, out for your
Alright.
blood.
If I can reach them without exposing Leopold, I'm going to attack the. Yeah, I'm going to thrust my spear at. I guess either one, probably the bigger one. But if it means the same thing, I'd probably swing at the knife.
All right. So you are swinging your spear towards the floating knife, and I can't believe I just said that.
Thrusting.
Thrusting. Sorry, yeah, thrusting. All right, roll for your weapon skill. You see that the thing is trying to, it like darts in one side or the other. It's trying to avoid being speared.
Yeah, let me check something really.
Oh, right now, guys, like I said in case of Bran. Remember that you can do aimed attacks.
Yeah.
Perhaps you want to do this. It's always good to know what options do you get, because I'm not always going to give you freebies, so to speak.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing parrying stance, which is a half action prior to it attacking. Just trying to. Okay, I want to do parrying stance, which is a half action, then attack with the other.
All right, you are preparing yourself to parry any oncoming attacks.
Yep.
And then you strike fast, like a deadly snake from Wissenland.
Huzzah!
Unfortunately, you miss completely, which is really anticlimactic. No, honestly, you would hit the thing, but it's just that these things, they almost like have intelligence of their own. They're like anticipating your movements and trying to avoid your attacks. It's really unnerving. Ugh. All right, so now for your trouble, Vincent, you get a knife, a flying knife, in fact.
Okay.
And it almost got you. However, your shield saved you. It slid off your shield with a horrible screeching sound. However, it's soon followed by the levitating candelabra or candlestick, whatever. But you've also managed to swat that thing from the air with a quick swipe of your spear. Meanwhile, the second candlestick tries to brain Leopold, and it also failed. Leopold, you are you've caught it in your offhand and just threw it away, far away from you. It
Awesome.
tumbled through the air, but then it stabilized itself and it will come right at you one more time. Sally,
Okay.
you're up. You've discharged your
Okay.
pistol.
There's still one in front of me.
No. The one
There's
that-
still one in front of Leopold, right?
there are two in front of one in front of Leopold and two in front of Vincent. Yes.
Okay. Am I close to the curtains?
Wait a second. Let me see. No, not really.
And there's really no fabric or anything I could like
No.
use as a net.
No.
Okay. I want to jump on the table and
Alright.
charge the
And
closest
what?
knife with the club. Charge the closest knife with my club.
Right. You don't have your club out, I presume.
Oh, I thought I did.
You had
I had
your,
the
you had
club
your pistol out.
and the pistol. Yeah.
Okay, so you have your club in your offhand.
Yeah. Or no, the pistol's in the left hand. Club's in the
Oh,
right.
okay. So that was actually important because if you are firing or fighting with your offhand, you get always a minus modifier. So.
So there's still a knife in front of me.
No, I mean we are not going to like retcon that, but next time please remember, guys, that unless you have the ambidextrous talent, you always get a penalty for fighting or shooting with your offhand.
Yeah,
Um,
I figure I'd keep the pistol in the left hand because I only get the one shot with that, and I'm only going to take it when I'm really close. And I keep the club in the right hand because that's the one I'm going to be doing the
Alright.
most with. You know what I mean?
you can jump on the table and you can attack the thing, but you have to pass the agility test first to
Okay.
do this. So roll for your agility.
Whoa!
Oh.
Luck!
Luck? Alright. It's
Yeah.
like your second luck.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
You've managed it. You've managed to jump first on the chair, throwing it on the floor as you've launched yourself from it, and you fell on the table, swinging your club at the kitchen knife hanging in front of Leopold's face. So, attack.
Okay.
But
that's-
unfortunately,
77.
the uneary thing just flew away from your reach, almost knowing that you are going to strike at it from behind. I mean, yeah, it was in front of Vincent. Yeah, you're sorry, Sal, because just so you know, you are actually attacking Vincent's utensils, not Leopold's.
Yeah, I think there's
Okay.
only one knife left.
One knife
Yeah.
and two candlesticks.
Right.
Right, Leopold, you are still locked in deadly combat with the deadly candelabra.
Okay. I'm gonna aim a shot with my sling at it.
And you are going to launch the missile. Alright.
Yeah.
Plus 10% to your ballistic skill. Fire away.
Okay. Now, if I hit the roll button on the sling attack, is that the same as if I hit my ballistics skill?
I
Do
honestly
you know?
don't know. I only use the dice roller here. I don't use any macros or stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You can try.
I've been
this,
using-
I mean,
Yeah, I'll give it a try just to see. Just to tell you what my ballistic skill is. My ballistic skill is 34.
All right. So let's
So-
check it out.
So we'll see what happens when we do this. Yeah, just for fun. Okay, so I'm hitting the sling attack button. You attempted to use a roll command looking for a value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected. Okay.
So, yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
Good to know.
And
Well, at least I tried.
that message appears in front of you in midair.
Projected from the deadly candelabra.
Unfortunately, you cannot read.
Yeah.
So the joke's lost on you.
Yes. All right. Now I will press my ballistic skill macro.
All right. You've
So-
I give a plus 10 to that.
so you
Okay.
hit it. Hit it. Roll
Yay.
for damage. It doesn't. These things don't dodge.
Okay. So that's a D10, I assume, and then the strength is 3.
Yes.
Okay, so
it's
total
like
7.
7, right? So it's like still has. Right. You've launched the missile, the stone from your sling. It hit the candlestick, and it actually broke one of its candle stands, or whatever they are. But there are still 2 remaining. You see that the thing like shuddered for a split second, but then it righted itself, and it's still trying. It's still like going strong. Gennaro, meanwhile, his cries of desperation are intense, but yeah, he's getting there. You can hear the door finally giving away, but he's not yet through. But since you can hear his cries more clearly, well, he's getting there. Alright, so now finally Vincent, you.
Alright, I'm going to pairing stance again, which is a half action, then attack the knife with my other action.
So do this, please, of course.
Alright, so weapon skill.
You've managed
now-
to struck it with your mighty spear.
Okay. Then
Roll.
I'm
Roll
just
for
going to duck
damage?
out real quick, guys. I got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
Okay.
So roll for damage, and then I will also take a minute break, but just a minute.
Okay. 7 plus 3 with the strength of the spear
So it's 10.
is 10.
You've managed to hit the knife on its blade, and you've shattered the top half of the blade. But to your horror, the thing is still afloat.
Alright.
Yeah, and when Sean returns, the kitchen utensils will have their revenge. Or, well,
Oh.
probably they won't, but whatever. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Me too. Yep.
All right, back. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, me too.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. It was one of those where I was like, I can wait till the end of the battle. No, I can't.
As Leopold runs out of the room. Yeah, I hit the knife, but it only broke a chunk off of it.
Okay.
So there's still a floating knife in the air. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I guess not all of us can blast things with a with a gunpowder weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, gunpowder. It's probably the armor piercing of the gunpowder that really blew it up.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been, horribly murdered so far, so far so good.
Yeah, I'm trying to play it safe,
Yeah,
as giving myself as many defensive bonuses as I can.
yeah. I've,
Nope.
I
Nope.
am not playing it safe, but I've been incredibly lucky in my rolls so far, so we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
I don't think nobody's been hit yet by this silverware, have they?
No, we've been fortunate in this battle so far that we haven't been hit by any of these things.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm back.
And I think thus far I'm the only one who's actually been hit by anything, right?
I think so. It was
Yeah.
quite a
Yeah.
grievous wound, but
I'm out of luck points for the rest of the session, though.
oh wow, you want?
Yeah.
How many did you start with?
2.
Oh, you only have two.
Yeah. I almost got my head chopped off by a demon once. And
You used up some luck that way?
yeah.
Did you use like a permanent luck?
Yeah. My character was gonna get killed.
Okay, I'm pretty lucky right now.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking demon, and it got a crit on my head, and I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fuck. I still don't even know what kind of demon it was. Like, it was just kind of like zipping in and out of reality, just like beating the shit out of me. I'm like, oh my god.
That's hardcore.
Yeah. That was a long story. The demon ended up destroying the entire town that we were at. Like,
Wow.
like burned it to the ground, basically. Killed everybody.
You lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, we didn't get paid on that quest.
Yeah, that's... Nobody left to pay you, essentially?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I kind of don't want the silverware anymore.
If there's going to be any left.
I still do, but it occurred to me that I don't think any of us, or I don't have a pair of gloves.
I have a rugged blanket, so we could basically grab it with that and roll it into it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And just make a little bundle of goodies that we could fence off.
I'm here,
Yeah.
guys. I'm here.
Okay, great.
So, right now, the kitchen utensils. First, the knife. The knife is once again attacking. Sorry, Vincent. It's been shot in half, and fortunately, probably thanks to that, it's not as effective. It didn't even came close to you this time. It just like swung over your head. Then the candlestick is going, and this time it actually also didn't hit because there are. Oh no! Wait, it did. Sorry, it did.
Okay.
It struck at your leg. Are you going to parry or dodge?
I want to do the free parry action
All
from
right.
my defensive stance.
By all means.
Alright, so that is another weapon skill.
Yes, plus 20%.
Okay. That my weapon skill is 40, so that should do it.
You've made it. You've fortunately blocked the candlestick fast enough before it struck at your leg, and this thing looks heavy. Leopold, you are still fighting with your dastardly candlestick, which also tries to like waste you, and well, it struck you right in the arm.
Ouch.
Yeah, you can parry and you can dodge, so I'm just going to roll for damage. It's like it struck your arm for 11 points.
Jeez. I think I only have 10 points left. I only have 10 points left.
Alright, but like 11 points minus your toughness.
Oh, minus my toughness. Sorry. My toughness is 2.
So, alright, so you're on a single hit point.
Yes.
You can hear the howl of pain from Leopold, while Leopold himself can feel like something is giving like up in his arm as the
Was
heavy,
armor?
Oh yeah, you have your armor on you.
Oh, one point of armor. So I have 2 hit points.
Yeah. You're still heavily wounded, basically. You're on serious wounds. But you are still standing. You are still fighting. Sally, you can see that Leopold is in big trouble. And it's your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a swing at this thing, harassing Leopold.
You can, because you're too far.
Okay. I thought they were close.
No, because first is Vincent, behind him stands Leopold, and he fights off his candlestick, and you are helping Vincent with his pair of flying things.
Okay,
If you can reach him, go for Leopold's.
You can basically make advance and attack on Leopold's.
I could distract it too, like, hey! Like wave my arms and...
As a free
I'll try and
action,
get the
yes,
taste
of
of me.
course. You can try to do this.
Okay. And then charge it, I guess. I mean, I know I can't do it this turn.
No, you can, but you can, like I said, you can charge. It's first of all, you're standing on the kitchen table, and there is not enough room for you to charge. Basically, you are too close. You can make advance and attack. And and you can do this turn if you want.
Okay. So weapon skill.
All right. So first you are doing hey!
Yeah.
And then
I felt it anyway.
And then you are jumping down and swinging at the candelabra that's hitting Leopold in the that's trying to kill Leopold. And you've made it because you are fighting 2-1 basically. So
okay.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
And you've smashed it to
Heyo.
pieces.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Jumping off the table. Ah!
Leopold, you are free. You are free from the predations of the evil candlestick
Okay.
holder.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You can see that Vincent is still fending off his pair of deadly animated objects.
Okay, so my question is am I going to be able to reload my sling and fire it with one arm? Or do I still have the use of...
Your arm is still working well. It hurts like hell,
Okay.
but you can use it.
Okay.
Yes, you can do that, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to reload, and then I'm going to aim at... trying to remember which one he hit. He hit the knife, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to take the knife out.
All right. Now here's the funny thing about shooting at something which is in close combat with one of your friends. Wait,
yeah.
you can do this, but
Uh-huh.
if you are going to use aim action, like aim and attack, which obviously you won't because you have to reload and then shoot, then nothing happens. But if you are going to shoot without aiming, there's 50-50 chance that you are going to actually hit your friend.
Okay.
So now it's my question to you. What are you going to do?
Well, my intention was always to aim because these things are hard to hit anyway.
Yes.
So that was always my intention, is to aim and try to hit it.
All right. So right now you are preparing the rock, but you are not yet launching it.
Okay.
All right. Great. Let's see how Gennaro goes. Okay. All right. You know what? Just. Oh my god. All right. You can finally hear the door behind you falling out of their hinges, and the heavy footsteps of Gennaro. Like they can be heard right behind you as he rushes into the room, crying, "I'm right here!" Yeah.
Hey, you guys!
Vincent, there are still two of the bastards in front. Or is it
All
just
right.
one? No, wait, no, yeah. There are two. Sorry, there are two.
I'm going to maintain my parrying stance and then thrust at the knife again.
Roll for it, baby.
Alright. Miss.
You've missed. The damn thing is just too elusive. It tries to hit you back,
Okay.
and it failed horribly. However, it's soon followed by the accursed candlestick holder, which also failed horribly.
Huzzah!
You can see that Vincent is basically like this whirlwind of motion as he parries, jumps, dances away, and thrusts with his spear. He's like some kind of dervish of battle.
Except it's the thrill gets taken away because it's a candlestick.
Yeah, exactly that. So it's not that impressive as it sounds. Sally, you are on your feet. You can with the actually you are standing in front of the door as you see the door as you see them burst open and the familiar figure of Gennaro entering with his buckler in one hand and his club in the other. But you also know that Vincent is still fighting for his life with the inanimate objects. What is your course of action? Please tell me.
I'm gonna charge the candlesticks that are fighting Vincent.
Actually, one candlestick and one knife, and not charge, but advance and attack. Alright.
Right.
Right. You can do that, sure.
Boom. Nothing.
Yeah. However,
Swing and a miss.
you've tried to swat the candlestick out of the air, but it flew away and then returned. Leopold, you.
Right.
Also
Carefully
remember,
aiming my shot. Yes.
remember that you can aim for more than one turn to get a bonus of maximum plus 30%, and you can also do this with hand weapon. Just so you guys know, you can aim for multiple turns.
Okay. But would I be able to aim and shoot in
Yes.
this round?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'll do. So does that mean I get plus 20% on this then?
Yes, because you were aiming last turn as well, so it's plus 20%.
Alright. Okay. We'll do my ballistic skill. Whoa! Well, so much for that.
You can use your lag, but I don't know if it's really worth it.
No.
All right, you've launched the second missile, but it flew, somewhere else, and it just hit the stone wall of the house. By the way, guys, remember to write off your ammunition, please.
Yeah.
Same goes to you, Sally. All right, so now it's Gennaro. Gennaro assesses the situation quickly, and then attacks the knife that's fighting with Vincent. And the young warrior hits,
Nice.
Doesn't miss.
and the young warrior destroys the knife.
Sweet.
Yeah, he basically broke the handle into many small pieces, and without it, the blade just fell to the ground with a loud clang. That means that right now, Leopold, Vincent, you are facing only the candlestick.
All right.
Are you still going for the defensive stance? Sorry.
At this point, I'm going to do a all-out attack.
All right.
Now now that the tides have turned. So
With an
That-
almighty roar, Vincent lunges at the flying candlestick and tries to smash it to pieces with his spear.
and that would be a pass with the all-out attack.
Yes.
All right. Then D10 for damage, 9
Nice.
plus 3 for the
Alright. Basically, you've, instead of thrusting, you've struck the candlestick by, making a huge arc with your spear and just destroying the last two, candle holders with the motion. The integrity of the thing collapsed and it just clattered to the floor. The room suddenly became eerily quiet. So, what now, boys?
Well, we made it through that one. That's Leopold. Assess your injuries. If you need another draft, you can take mine.
You already used the first one?
I used the first one and got back 3, so. Question about healing. So can you do like a bind wounds action, or does that not do anything?
If you have the heal wounds talent, yeah.
Of course I don't.
Oh no, you
Okay,
because it's.
got it.
Oh, sorry. You have 3. You have 3 wounds, not 2. So that means you're lightly wounded, because the healing potion it brings back 4 instead of 2.
Oh, okay.
Instead of 3,
So-
so you have 3. So you
Okay.
are lightly wounded.
Okay.
However, the healing draught won't work at all on a heavily wounded person.
Okay, so I'm going to offer the healing draft if you want it.
Well, so you're saying I'm not heavily wounded because I only have 3 left out of 14 total.
Yes, because wait a second. I don't have my rulebook in front of me, and I really don't want to stand and to get it because dramaturgy. All right. I believe that when you are on when you have less than 3, you are heavily wounded. But if you are
Oh,
3
okay.
or more, you are lightly wounded. I'm almost sure of it, and for the sake
Okay.
of dramaturgy, let's say that it is so, at least for this
Okay.
game.
Alright.
So,
I will gladly accept Vincent's offer of a healing draft if he wants to give me
Of course
his.
you are.
All right, and then I removed that from my inventory, so it's yours.
Vincent,
Mhm.
you've
Alright.
passed the healing draught to Leopold, who gulped it in one go, and he's feeling. You can see that he's feeling much better already. Leopold, you are on 7 HP.
Okay.
What's your max HP?
14.
It doesn't take much to bring you down.
No.
Does anybody else have? I'm kind of looking at Sally and Gennaro.
Nero's a beast. I don't know
So
about...
Sally, maybe you should try convincing Gennaro to give up his healing potion for the sake of keeping a fourth member into the fight.
could have-
no need to convincing me. I can give it away. Here you are, grave robber.
Gennaro, you keep yours. Leopold, take mine.
Okay, thanks. Do you guys want me to drink them all now?
Well, I can see you taking 7 damage, or at least you
Yeah,
only
yeah,
need 5 damage, and then you're seriously wounded. So
Yeah.
let's
Alright.
not risk it.
Okay, so I guess I'll drink the next
guys,
2.
In character, please.
All right. Leopold, you're still looking pretty bad. If
Alright.
you go down, not only are you going down, but that makes all of us more of a target.
Got it.
So,
All right, I will drink the next 2 drafts. Thank you, fellas.
Sure. So you are basically both Sally and Gennaro give you their healing draughts, which they give you 8 hit points total back.
Okay, so I'm just up to full,
All right.
right?
Yes, you are. So I presume none of you has any draughts left.
That is correct.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's not good.
well, I
We're
mean,
all leaving.
Oh, you took 2 more?
yeah.
Okay. Hey, well, they're to be used.
I'd wanted Gennaro to keep his just as an emergency if anybody needed another one.
Well, maybe we can find one in this museum.
I'm not drinking or eating anything in here. The cookware is trying to kill us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those dead men, they were like cooking some strange things.
Yeah, they have strange men cooking and strange silverware fighting. You'd think it's the other way around. This place is twisted.
Yeah, it is.
So shall we use our clubs to scrape the silverware into a sack or a backpack or something?
I have a rugged blanket we could use.
Okay.
I wouldn't touch it. I would
Yeah, I
roll
was
it
just
up.
gonna. Yeah, I was just gonna use my club to sweep it off the table and onto your blanket.
Is the
Alright.
is the table holding a rug down?
No, as you can see on the map, it is in fact not.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
the,
these rugs are
but
these rugs are huge though.
yeah,
I don't think we'd be able to carry it.
you won't.
Well, no, I just want to move it and see, like, if I were hiding something in this room, there'd be on the
Oh.
floorboard under the rug, you know?
All right.
Sure.
Just roll
Yeah, we
up
do.
the rugs.
You do that, but you see that there is nothing under the rocks except dust and
Okay.
wooden floor.
Sally, you may want to take this time to reload your pistol. I still hear ringing in my ears.
Yeah, I reload my pistol as Leopold ransacks the place.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there? I'm looking at the map. What's at the top right? Is that a window?
Yes.
Curtains
That's a
or?
window covered by heavy curtains.
Okay. Anything else on the walls?
No.
Paintings
not
or
really.
anything?
No.
Okay. Just silverware and
Yeah. So what do you want to do with those things here, guys?
Well, if you guys want to roll up as much as we can, I'd say that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Silver, I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Now, again, this one will be a freebie from me. I mean, a freebie. Let's just say tip.
Mhm.
You know how adventurers are, they always carry stuff and collect stuff, but not all stuff is worth collecting. That's why you have the the special skill, which actually I don't believe any of you guys have.
I have a value. I don't know if
Yes,
that's...
exactly that.
Yeah,
Exactly that.
That's the
Evaluate.
value. Yeah, I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it.
And
think
since there's quite a lot of silver here, and it weighs quite a lot, you might want to evaluate the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a single roll. Again, you can spend some time to get bonuses. So, for example, if you want to say to me that you are spending like 15 minutes to evaluate all the things, I will give you plus 30% bonus.
Let's do 15 minutes. That sounds like a reasonable amount of time.
Sure.
All right.
That's a long time in the grand scheme of things, because if you think about how long we've been in this house, we've probably only been in this house for like, how long do you think we've been in this house?
Few minutes.
Maybe
Few
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So
And the door to the dining room are, lying on the floor, splintered.
I do want to be thorough because we're still at a loss right now financially. We need to recoup that.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to be standing by the door because of all the ruckus and the door coming down. I'm going to stand by the door, make sure nothing catches us by surprise. So,
Sure thing.
Sally, if you
Yeah,
wanted to start evaluating.
Yeah, me and Leopold will round stuff up while you and Gennaro stand guard, I guess.
All right. So,
Sounds good.
Leopold, you have to evaluate?
I do not.
Oh, all right. So
I'm just helping him. He tells me what's worth it, and I'll use my club to knock it into the blanket.
all right. Sally, roll then, please.
Oh,
Nothing.
This must be worth millions.
Everything is worth something.
It's all garbage.
No, actually, well, it's all silver, so it's all worth something. There's actually the things that are worth to you the less amount of money are probably those two, crystal bottles because they are just made from glass.
yeah.
So what are you going to take? Or perhaps are you going to use your luck point and try to roll one side?
I'm all out of luck.
You only had 2 luck points?
Yeah, I only have 2 fate points.
Oh crap! All right.
My guess is since I'm a petty criminal. My guess is that we're just taking like the silverware, the knives and forks and whatnot.
Is there anything with jewels in it, or is
No.
it all just
No,
silver?
no.
So we'll take a little bit of weight in silver, I guess, is how I'm looking at it.
All right.
Yeah.
You take a bunch of silver forks, spoons, and knives. Stuff it in your bags and backpacks, or distribute it among your group. And I guess that after that you probably leave the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You once again stand in the hallway. Oh, that one was tough. That one was really tough. But you are
Yeah.
you still have some options. What are you going to
Okay.
do, boys? What next room of wonders will you visit?
There's a
I
door
guess-
across.
Yeah, there is,
Yeah.
and I imagine could we recognize that the door to the
It
on
looks
the
very similar to the door that led to the dining room, but this door in front are a bit different. They are much more finely detailed, actually.
Okay. And could we just assume that that other door is a back door?
Which other door? No, it's not a door. It's actually a window.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Yeah. Then we're moving to room number 9.
Oh no, sorry. My bad. It is a door, but it's not the back door. Actually, the back door is probably the door in the kitchen. This is probably the
Right.
front door.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry for that. My bad.
I want to go out there, else we might get really lost.
Yeah.
No.
I was just saying our characters probably aren't. We may not know that's the front door yet, but that's something we probably figure out. So, moving on to door number 9.
All right, you stand in front door number 9 in your usual like formation, so to speak, the formation of heroes. Unlike
so I've-
heroes, but
That's been working out for me pretty good.
yes, very well.
Leopold's like, I don't know about this.
You can actually smell. It's hard to say what that smell coming from the door, from inside the door is, but it's very pleasant. Sally, you actually recognize it. It's after a few seconds of inhaling it, you recognize it as a smell of tobacco, a fine tobacco, in fact.
Chaos tainted tobacco.
Well, all right. So, what now? What now? Please tell me what now.
All right.
I will check the door for traps.
I kind of point at the door, so like with my eyebrows, so everybody knows there's something in there.
All right. Well, I don't know how many of you are actually watching Sally's eyebrows, but if
I'm not. I'm checking the door.
Yeah, so like, sorry, Sally, you are just making stupid gestures with your eyebrows, and no one is really noticing that. Leopold is checking the door for traps. Fortunately, there are none. Also, you immediately know that the door is unlocked, Leopold.
Okay. I go back to readying my club and my lantern.
All right, Sally, I presume that you have reloaded your weapon.
Yeah, I reloaded in room 8.
All right. So, Vincent, or rather, I don't know, whoever opens the door.
Yeah, Leopold, if you want to open the door, we can peer in before we head in.
Before we charge in, okay.
Yeah.
I will open the door.
You are opening the door. The door opens with a loud creak. Inside, inside is a very nice looking room. Basically, it's a smoking room, in fact. That's why, Sally, that's why you've smelled the tobacco. You can see that there are animal pelts lining the floor. On them stand, well, old chairs encased in leather, which the leather is actually, slowly rotting away. There are a few small tables. There's also alongside, well, actually in front of you, there are many shelves filled with jars, labeled jars. You all can guess that the jars are probably, for holding various kinds of tobacco. On the right side, well, actually your right side, as you look on the map, it's on the left side. There's a small, like, what's the word? My God.
Humidor?
No, I mean you Americans usually put whiskey inside there.
Buffet.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Cabinet or something.
Buffet.
Liquor cabinet.
Oh yes, cabinet. That's the word. Cabinet. Yeah. The cabinet is very, very nice actually. Like, I mean, all the furniture here is of very high quality. But the cabinet is especially nice. It has a small double door in front, and it basically looks really, really impressive. It must cost a fortune, basically. Yeah, that's all you can see. There's no one here. There are no paintings. There's a window to your left as you stand in front of the door. Of course, the window is covered in heavy drapes. That's all.
All right. I want to enter in kind of, according to the map, I'm going to kind of, I guess, walk straight in. There's not a whole lot of room to maneuver.
Right.
There's no other door out, it appears.
Yes, the whole place, like you can see, as you can see, and like I've said, is cluttered with furniture. There's really not much room. There's really not much room. There's this wooden cabinet. There are chairs. There are a few small tables with I mean, covered in pieces of, well, rotting cloth, but once this material must have been very, very luxurious, because perhaps it's even velvet. Who knows?
All right. Sally and Leopold, you want to search this place?
Yeah, I'll check that cab. There's gotta be something
Okay.
there.
My only concern is do we need to like wedge open the door with something?
Gennaro, can you stay in the door frame and make sure nobody comes in after us?
Yeah, sure. I can close the door. I can close the door.
Or no, you can leave it open.
Okay, I can leave it open. No problemo.
All right, yeah, I'll shine my lantern into the room.
It's actually incredibly offensive if you think about it for long. All right, yeah. It's like, all right, no, I'm not going there. Right. So yes, Gennaro is covering the door, which are open, and fortunately they did not close after all of you enter inside.
Okay.
You've dispersed among the across the room, and my guess is that you are going to check it for stuff. So
Yeah.
tell
Yes.
me, who's checking what?
I think I'm going to glance at the fur carpets. Do they look like high quality animal fur, or what do they look like?
They probably were, perhaps wolf furs or bear furs. Well, not really. And besides, they are in rather bad shape as you take a closer look. Most of them are eaten through with age. And honestly, it would be hard for you to take them with you.
Okay. Well, then that's probably what I'm checking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, who's next? Who wants to check something else?
I was going to look at the tobacco along the wall.
You approach the wall and you see that the shelves are in fact stuffed with many jars. They are all labeled, but you can read, so you don't know what it says. They are filled with what was once probably tobacco, but now is you probably would not want to smoke that. Let's just say.
Okay.
However, right, Vincent and Leopold roll for perception, basically. Each of you.
All right. And that's agility plus something.
No, perception, intelligence.
Oh, intelligence.
All right.
Oh, I'm smart.
Vincent, you found as you were inspecting the rugs. I mean, the animal like pelt rugs. On one of the table, you found a very nicely looking silver tobacco holder. It looks expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Sean?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was not rolling. I will roll. Perception, right?
Yes. Between the jars, you found the tobacco box made from some very luxurious-looking wood. It's beautifully encrusted, and basically there are many leaf motifs on it. It also looks expensive.
All right. Throw that in the old backpack.
Yeah, I want to ask. Hey, Sally. This thing looks. Should we pick this up? I'm pointing over at the tobacco, or the pipe, or what was it that I found?
Yeah. Tobacco holder.
It was a tobacco holder.
Tobacco holder. Yeah.
Sally, you don't need to roll. You can see that it is in fact worth something.
I hand him the blanket to roll it up in.
Actually, it's so small that you can just put it in your bag.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like it's
Pocket.
for a few portions of tobacco, but so you don't really have to put it in the bag.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So next, who's next? Sally.
I'm gonna check that cabinet.
You are going to check that cabinet. Excellent. You approach the cabinet.
Intelligent.
There are also a few empty jars standing on top. The labels on them read like something like Arabian black and halfling leaf, but they're empty. There are two small doors in the cabinet. You open them.
Yeah, I check them.
All right. You open the small doors, and as you open the small doors, a small, a small cabinet. What's in the desk that you can slide in and slide out? I mean, what the hell is happening to me?
Drawer?
A drawer.
Drawer, yeah, small drawer. comes out from inside. In the drawer, there's a doll. There's a doll in a glass jar or glass globe. Actually, the door presents a small boy, outlandishly clothed. You don't really know what kind of culture this is supposed to be. I mean, his pants are white. He's got a long, elaborate cloth on his head, and the boy also smokes pipe, like water pipe. In fact, you saw a few water pipes in Tylea in your youth. They were usually very popular in taverns frequented by young, richer noblemen, or rather kids of noblemen, or just rich merchants. Since this is Tylea, and in Tylea, even merchants have the status of are almost equal to noblemen. The little figurine actually begins to rotate, and after a few moments, you see that the inside of the glass sphere is actually filled with milky smoke and blue flames. As you see, as you watch it, the figurine puts the pipe to its lips, and then from its lips comes out a circle of white smoke. It flies out from the top of the glass sphere, which is actually open in the top, and flies out right up to the ceiling.
So there's actually a little guy in there?
It's a doll. It's a doll made from...
Oh, okay.
Well, you guess from wood, but it's very intricately made doll. Basically, inside the cabinet, as you take a quick look, you can also see six what looks like six silver goblets, small silver goblets. But before you can, take your hand and grab them, all of you, and I mean all of you are looking, because as Sally opened the door, you've all heard that some kind of mechanism was inside. You all see that this cloud of white smoke transformed. Basically, it became something. It became humanoid in shape. It looks, I mean, to you, Sally, because you guys don't see what's inside the cabinet. To you, Sally, it looks like the boy inside the glass sphere, but it has the proportions of man, and it's made from fire. This.
By Sigmar, what did you do?
I don't know.
Yeah. It levitates for a second, and then lunges at you, Sally. It lunges at you. You know what time it is, boys? It's our favorite time. Time for initiative.
Initiative time. Alright.
So is the object that created this still in the cabinet?
You don't see what's inside the cabinet. Only Sally sees it.
Okay.
10. Oh, impressive.
Nice.
Still only 49.
Sorry, Vincent, 49, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, mine's a 52.
Leopold is 52. Sally?
59.
59, and I'm going to roll for Gennaro now. Oh my god. He's 42. Alright. The strange, apparition, exotic looking and completely made from fire, flies towards you, Sally. But you are faster. And honestly, after the horrors of the kitchen and the guest room, it doesn't hold that much sway over you. What's your course of action, please tell me?
I want to shoot while I'm still pretty close, while I'm backing up.
Alright. You raise your pistol and you fire. Please roll for. The bullet embedded itself in the ceiling. Basically, you've all heard the horrible bang. The Halfling's pistol produced a cloud of dirty-looking black smoke, completely different from the nicely-looking white vapor created by the strange cabinet. And yeah, you've basically missed. Now it's Leopold's time.
All right. If I recall correctly, I was back to my good old club and lantern.
Yes.
So, am I close enough to be able to? Was it advance and attack? Was that the?
Yes, you can.
The phrasing.
Yes.
All right. I will do that.
You advance and you swing your club at the strange thing created from smoke, from white smoke and flames. You raise your club and you strike it. Roll for weapon skill.
Woohoo!
You've managed to
Nice.
hit it. You've managed to hit it right in the arm. Please roll for damage.
Okay. I've managed to cover up the dice roller. And so that would be 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Alright, so right. Your hit you can feel it connected. You can feel your strike connected with this thing, but only for a split second, and then it came right through it, trailing a fury of fire and smoke. You can hear the thing laughing. It has this rich, awful laughter, but you don't see its lips moving. It's very unnerving. Right now, it's Vincent.
All right. Do I know enough that I can connect the dots that whatever created this thing is in the cabinet?
Roll for your intelligence.
Okay, where's my mouse?
Uh,
Huzzah!
Well, honestly, it was something like that. You were rolling. You were like rummaging through stuff. Then you put your eyes up, and then you see that Halfling was, standing in front of an open cabinet, and above him was something created from smoke and fire that looked like a young boy dressed in outlandish clothes. You don't know where it came from, but you do know that it is hostile and it's trying to kill your companion. This
All
you
right.
know.
Okay, I am. If it looks like he's focused on Sally, I'm going to do a all-out attack against it.
You have
with
to
my spear.
advance and then attack.
Okay, I'll move and attack then.
All right. You take a few steps and you plunge your spear into its flank.
Okay.
You have
And-
plus 20 to hit because there are
Alright.
already two of your friends fighting. You've managed to do this. All right. It's roll for damage, please.
That'll be 7 total.
7 total. All right. All right. Just like with Leopold, your attack. It held for a second, but then your spear went through. You've actually almost speared Leopold, but fortunately you've managed to pull your blow in time. The thing is still laughing. But it's not some kind of sinister laughter. It's actually this merry, full of life kind of laughter. Gennaro, however, is not amused. However, I do need to see if Gennaro actually has a chance to. Oh my God! Stop it! Sorry. Well, all right, he can. He can. Gennaro is moving to attack furiously, and once again his club found its mark. It struck the boy right in the back. However, I do need to see how much strength does he have. Actually, nice. That's like 9. That's 7. But the thing is still up. The thing is still up, and it reaches to grab or maybe strike Sally. Basically, Sally, it makes 2 attacks against you.
Can I parry?
You can parry and you can dodge. However, first attack, you've managed to basically slide under it. Still, it tries to make another one. Oh my god. Alright, wait a second.
Slipped on a banana peel.
The second attack...
The sprinkler system goes off.
Yeah, the ghost is ghost. The second attack, he tried to actually grab you, but you've like ducked between his legs. You can feel the heat coming from this ghost, probably, or you don't really know what it is. And the thing almost flew inside the cabinet. You are standing behind it. Basically, next turn it will it will have a couple of minus modifiers. Next turn it is Sally. You are standing with a discharged pistol and with a club. The strange thing is, yeah.
I'm swinging the club.
You are going to club it?
Yeah.
All right. Great, you've done it. Now roll for damage.
Okay.
6
Oh.
and
Strength of 26, so 2 plus
8,
6.
basically. So basically it's 8. Alright, you've one more time, just like your companions, you've struck it with your club, and this time all of you can see that this thing is like losing its consistency. It's losing smoke and fire, which go off in all directions from its form, and it's not laughing anymore. In fact, as it turns towards you, you can see a wrathful gaze on its face. You've probably managed to piss it off.
It was so funny!
Leopold, will you be the
Alright.
one to finally send it back?
Let's go for it.
Oh yeah.
By the power of Ranald. Oh, well, maybe not.
No, because even with plus 30 modifier, you've still managed to miss. Impressive.
Whiff.
You tried to strike it, but it like basically became ethereal for a second, and your blow completely went through it. In a split second later, it reassembled itself. Vincent, however, this gave you the time to plunge your spear into it as it became corporeal or semi-corporeal again. Go for it, man.
And I'm gonna yell for Sigmar.
For
All out
Sigmar!
attack.
Nice.
Nice.
All
Roll
right.
for damage.
Oh, 6 total.
6 total. It was enough.
Oh.
With a yell of "For Sigmar!" you can see that Vincent spirit through one of these things, well, as weird as it sounds, armpits. With a silent scream, it dissolved in a second. Behind it, you can see this cabinet open, and now all of you can see the strange globe, the strange glass globe filled with smoke, and the doll of this boy, which, you know, is just basically like turning around on itself. It stops turning, and the smoke inside and flames go away to reveal a horrible, decapitated, half mummified head of a young woman. All of you can see that her lips move a couple of times, and you can hear the suggestion of words: horror, horrible horror, the silent screamer. Then the head disappears, and the mechanism goes back inside, and the door closes.
Well,
I think we found our first magical item.
Is it still there, or it went back behind a?
It went back behind the door, and the door closed with a slam.
The door to the cabinet.
Yes, the small
Yeah.
door to the cabinet. Exactly.
Well, there's still 6 gold goblets.
Well, they're inside too, right?
Wait.
Yes, they
Are
were
those-
inside. They
Yeah.
were inside, like I said.
So,
Okay.
well, we can try opening it again, and then I think we need to, if we can, that might be the first magical item we found here. So
Yeah.
that's worth taking as long as it doesn't reactivate. If we could get back inside.
Yeah, I saw gold. I'm gonna bash this cabinet open if I have to.
yeah.
Alright. Try the doorknob first.
Yeah, the door outside are still open, like I said. So, what are you guys going to do?
No, the cabinet doors, they're closed, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna try and open it.
All right. You open the door. The door, of course, unlocked. The drawer goes outside. You can see that it's still filled. That it's once again filled with smoke. And this time, the ring of smoke comes out faster. This time, in a split second, it transforms above you into this apparition, the same apparition as before. It manifests with a triumphant, joyous, once again joyous scream, and lunges at you.
Oh goodness!
Son of a.
All right.
Tell you what, guys, I've run this adventure first time, like, I don't know, probably 6 years ago, and my players did the exact same thing.
How can you not?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's silver inside, man. Screw those hit points. Let's get rich.
Well, it's like maybe there's a recharge time. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to
Alright.
see who's it going to be. Who's it going to be? It's sorry, Sally. I think it really wants to get you. It once
Alright.
again lunges at the halfling. Please, initiative this time. Once again, roll for initiative.
Okay.
This time it's, oh my god, it's only one.
42 for me.
63.
Ooh, 58.
Okay, sorry, guys, once again, 58 for Leopold, right?
Correct.
Vincent?
42.
42. Sally?
63.
63, okay. So I'm going to roll
Yeah.
for Gennaro now. 39, alright. Sally, fortunately you were ready this time. However, your pistol has not been reloaded, but you still have your club. This time this ghost basically manifested between all of you. So we are all in striking range. Sally, what are you going to do?
Is the globe within striking range?
Yeah, you guess so.
I want to smash it.
Alright. So you attack the globe.
Yeah, I
Roll.
want to smash it.
Alright, roll for weapon skill.
Okay.
You've got it's a very easy test.
Oh,
No.
You still did not
That-
manage to pass. Alright.
It
You-
dodged.
You've tried to smash the globe, but as you've turned around and raised your weapon, you saw that the ghost basically grabbed your club and wrenched it outside. You've almost lost it, but fortunately you are still holding it.
Oh wow.
Leopold, your turn now. You can see that in a split second before you are attacking that, as the ghost wrenched the club from far from cabinet, it made a gesture with his other hand, and you can see this ironic smile on its ethereal face made from smoke and flames. What are you going to do? How are you going to attack it?
Okay, so I cannot hit the sphere from where I'm positioned.
Only
Okay.
Only Sally can, because only he stands
Yeah, right next to it.
next to it. Yeah.
Okay. I
Try
will.
again.
I will attack. I will attack it with my club again.
Do it. Do it by all means.
Yeah.
Great. So now, roll for damage.
Okay.
Alright,
Eight points.
no, actually, it's 5 minus 2, 3,
Oh, okay.
6. And how much? How strong are you?
3.
3. It's actually 9 points, honestly,
Oh, okay.
because you managed to, yeah. And minus 9 is 15. Alright. Oops. You've smashed its head to pieces. Well, to pieces of smoke and flames. It
Okay.
reassembled itself in a matter of, well, in less than a heartbeat. And as it reassembled itself, it looked at you roughly, but only for a second, and then it just, well, genuinely smiled again, laughing with mirth. Now it's Gennaro. He's not really laughing. He's raising the club and shouting, "Die already!" But the thing is that as he brought his club down on the thing, it once again disassembled itself, and as the club, after the club passed through the place that it has been in a moment before, it once again came back to its, well, existence. And finally, we have Vincent.
All right. So with all that's happened, is there any way to get to the cabinet, or is it still?
You can try to reach it with your spear, actually,
Okay. I will do that.
because your
I wanna
spear
try
has
to-
superior range.
All right. I'm gonna do that. Just a regular weapon skill check.
Yes.
You got to make a pun.
You've managed to do that.
Probably
You
good. You
managed
did
to do
the
that.
pun. Oh, you did?
Yes.
It's
because
40 is
yeah,
my base.
But you've got the bonus, basically.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
You got to say, I got a joke for you right here.
Point taken.
Stick around.
Yeah.
All right.
So
for 7 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
You've struck the glass. Your spear actually deflected from it, but you can see a line of spider cracks on the surface. You can also see that similar cracks appeared on this ethereal boy's features and on some parts of his body. And this time he's not laughing; he's howling with pain and fury. And he's basically will try to get you, Leopold, for that. Sorry, Vincent.
Okay.
He lunges at you with his hands made from smoke and fire. You can feel the heat. Feel the heat. And he,
Ouch.
yeah, first attack, he slams right into your chest. Try to deflect the blow.
Should that be dodge blow?
It depends on you. You can parry it. You can try to parry it.
Okay. I have a shield, so I think my chances. I'll try
Plus
weapon
10%.
skill.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. That's
Oh!
a miss.
No, you have.
If you have luck, use-
Yeah, I think I will use a luck on that one.
All right, use your luck point.
Oh no! All right,
Oh.
that's fine.
All right, so
At least it's not double.
it strikes you hard. You can feel the searing heat of its deadly touch. Basically, it strikes you for 8 points of damage.
Okay, so my toughness is.
Toughness is 3 probably, and you have
It's
your.
5.
It's 5. Oh
I
my
got
God.
51 toughness.
Holy crap!
Jeez.
So
and you have
armor.
armor. So yeah, so only 2 points of damage come through.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you are fortunately a tough young man. So these things he did not manage to hurt you that much, but it raises its hands once again to strike you. Oops, sorry, wrong die.
Oh
This die will
goodness.
be this. But this time it failed. This
All
time
right.
you were able to jump away quickly, and it didn't manage to grab you. Sally, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna say, "Hey, funny man!" And I'm gonna hit the the globe.
Oh my god! All right. All right. So roll. Oh my
Oh!
god. No, you can't say something like that and then miss.
I know, but I
Well,
worked
he
until
was-
29, so I got to get these in at some.
It's like, hey, funny man, and then you smash the top half of the basically to pieces.
You smashed the silver goblet. That would have been worth.
No, the
I think
goblets
we've
are-
all got the. Like, I think we all have the same idea, though. At this point, let's smash
Yeah.
that globe.
All of our weapons are like stuck inside the cabinet now.
the goblet is actually inside. So you know. The goblets are actually inside, so you know. Right, after Sally, this is Leopold's time. It's your time, Leopold.
Okay. So I still can't hit the sphere, so I'm gonna have to go after the elemental itself, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do that. Woohoo!
Great, roll for damage. Oh
Whoa!
my god, it's Runout's Fury. Please roll for your weapon skill one more time.
Roll for my weapon skill one time.
Yes.
Okay.
No. So, how strong are you actually?
My strength is 35.
So it's 3. So it's 13. Well, you've managed to. You've basically almost, as weird as it sound, you've almost cut it in half with your club swing. For a second, there were 2 pieces of this thing hanging in the air, trying to reassemble itself. But after a heartbeat, they've managed to do so. But you don't hear laughter anymore. You only hear howls. Actually, howls of pure rage. Good one. That was good one. Now it's Gennaro time. Gennaro is, I'll give you something to laugh, you bastardo! And then he probably will eradicate this thing. Or maybe not. Wait a second. 3, 7... Yeah, he basically, as you've cut it in half vertically, he did the same thing horizontally. And this time, this thing just dispersed in the air. Not laughing. You see that the situation is repeating itself. You see that the smoke inside this glass globe is once again receding, presenting to you the mummified, half-mummified young woman's head lying behind the small mechanized doll of this boy. It once again begins to whisper, "Horror! Horrible horror! Silent screamer!" And you know that in less than a second, this thing will once again come inside, get inside.
Do we have
Yeah,
an opportunity to try and knock the globe off the.
if we can smash it, let's do
Or,
it.
like,
10,
yeah, knock it out of
9,
the.
8, 7...
I want to hit it with
Smash
my
it!
spear.
Basically, all of you
Yeah.
just jump the thing and
Smash it!
to pieces.
Ow!
No, don't roll, don't roll, don't
Oh,
roll.
good. Good.
you hit the cabinet
That was a
again.
modifier. 30, right?
Yeah, basically you've smashed this drawer, the glass globe, the doll, even the poor woman's head just got kicked by someone to the corner of the room. Basically, you just destroyed this thing, you know. And this time, what was left of the drawer did not got back inside. It stayed in place, and the door remained open. You can see the silver goblets in the back. So my question is, what are you going to do?
Is anybody else getting a visual of the scene from Office Space where they stomp the fax machine to death?
But this axe machine produces angry Arabian boys who want to burn you to death.
Well, so the goblets are exposed now, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Snag them.
shove them into the
Cha-ching.
blanket. Yeah.
All right. Where are you getting your blanket from, Do you have one with you?
I have a rugged blanket that the
Oh.
silver is wrapped in.
All right. So, all right, you place the 6 small goblets in the blanket. To your eye, they can probably be worth quite a lot. Sorry, quite a while. You can also see that inside the small cabinet, there are also a few blank pieces of paper, and there's a simple ink holder with what's the word? What do you? My God. How do you
Inkwell. Pen,
yeah, but
ink
it's
pen.
made from from feather, you know.
Yeah, it's a quill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a simple quill inside. You can see that the ink probably has dried some time ago, but right next to the ink holder there's a key. There's a key lying there. It looks like it's made from bone. It's very intricate.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, if it looks like a normal key, but if it looks like bone, where it's not often you
It's
see a
not glowing, so
key
I don't
made
think
out
I-
of bone, though.
Actually, you do.
Okay, well then,
bone
okay.
was used. I mean, bone is used in the old world to make keys quite often because bones can be very hard and very, very strong. Sure,
Okay.
most people nowadays use even cheap metal to make keys, but there are still some who use bone keys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
I guess I'll grab the bone key.
Mhm.
There's
Look
nowhere
around
in
and see
here
if
where it looks like it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, do we see any obvious locks?
No,
Do we see any obvious locks around?
no,
No.
not yet, not yet.
Okay.
All right.
How much silverware do we have? Like,
Well, you have 6 goblets. You have this. Vincent has this silver tobacco holder, while Leopold got this box, which I mean I don't know, Leopold, if you are showing guys this, but just so you know, you have this box
Yeah.
for holding tobacco, and it's encrusted with mother of pearl actually, and
Mother of pearl, okay.
very nicely, detailed in this leaf with this leaf motifs. I don't know if you are showing this to the guys, or did you just try to nick it under your
I think
coat?
I think I just took it. I didn't say anything at the time. I was just like, "Oh, look at this box," and put it in put it in my bag.
Yeah, so basically that's what you have. Plus, I don't think if you found anything in those previous rooms, but I don't think you had. Well, I mean, except for the kitchenware in the dining room, of course.
Yeah, the table.
Yeah.
Mhm.
how
So,
much silver kitchenware did we have?
well, like about dozen knives, forks, and spoons, something like that. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, as you look around, it's it's probably all there is to this room.
All right.
All right. Onward and upward, huh?
Yeah.
Hallway. We're hugging the left wall, right?
Yep. And so we will. Looks like we'll round the corner to room number 10, door number 10, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You go outside to the main corridor, so to speak, and then you trace your steps back. You stand in front of a small side corridor. In front of you, there's a pair of double doors, similar to the ones that led to dining room and the smoking room, but these are even bigger. And these are even bigger, and they are encased in iron. They are made from black oak and encased in iron, actually. On them, you can see, in the light of your lantern, faces of gargoyles looking at you menacingly. There are also 3 doors to your sides. One pair of doors to your right side and 2 pair of doors to your left side. So I presume you go first to the left side, room number 10.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you guys want to approach this?
By the book.
Usual order. Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'll.
Don't roll.
Okay.
Basically, they're not, trapped, and they're also
Okay.
open.
Okay.
They're also open. You open
So-
the door, which I presume that of course, Vincent stands in front. Leopold opens the door. The door open with a sound. Inside, as you light your way, as you try to get some light inside, you see that it's a wardrobe. There are many coats hanging on the walls. However, in the light of your lantern, you can see that most of them has been destroyed by time and in those insects that actually eat clothes, moths. Yes, moths.
Okay. Yeah, moths.
Yeah. There's a bucket and broom inside the bucket, standing in the far left corner. But other than that, there's really nothing here.
No salvageable clothing.
No salvageable clothing. I mean, those clothes look like they will fall apart as soon as you touch them.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. If you wanted to do a quick search, I don't know, and move on.
Yeah.
So, you boys.
Yeah.
I want to
I'm gonna
kind of
poke
look
around
behind
my
the
club on the
clothes.
floor, see if there's any boxes or anything.
All
I want to
right.
look behind the clothes to see if there's any hatches or doors or anything unusual.
Vincent is. Sally, you don't have to even roll for that.
Okay.
No, I've talked to Sally because I saw that that he rolled.
Yeah.
Vincent, you are basically lifting the clothes with the tip of your spear to see if there's something behind, but no, there's really not.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Halfling is checking the pockets, and you found a purse.
Hey.
You found the purse, and it clangs very nicely. Actually, you open it.
Yeah.
Inside there are gold crowns.
Hey,
However, as you look at them closely, you see that they're very old. You see that instead of the face of Karl Franz, you see there's a different face beaten onto them.
Do I know who?
You don't really know who that is. Well, I mean, he looks imperious. However, there are a few words on those coins. There are gold crowns, and the words read Magnus the Pious, and under the they are over the face, and under the face there's a year 2329.
so similar to the dates we saw on the pantry.
Yes, they are clearly antiquated gold crowns.
How many?
14.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm making a separate line in my inventory for the stuff we find here.
All right.
Then we'll split it up later.
okay.
Okay. What room will you check out next? Please tell me.
I guess
11?
number 11, yeah.
The room number 11. All right. You approach the room number 11. Vincent, once again, you check for traps. You don't find any. The door is of course open. Basically, I presume that you entered the room.
Yes.
Correct.
In
If,
your-
yeah,
in
we're
your
looking
usual-
inside.
Yeah, in your usual manner. Vincent in front, then Leopold, then Sally, and finally Gennaro. Leaving
Yep.
the door open. Gennaro, as usually, is covering the rear, looking nervously into the dark of the side corridor. It's... as you enter the rooms, you've noticed that you don't hear the sounds that you usually hear in the hallway, like in the main corridor. You don't hear the sounds of knocking, or you don't hear the sudden drafts of cold. You don't hear the odd muffled moan, or the most disconcerting of all, the sounds of scratching. You can only hear them in the main corridor, but never in any of the rooms. You don't really know why, but it's... honestly, this place is giving you the creeps. Inside the room you can see that this is probably, or was probably, a small, reading room. There's a very comfortable chair inside, a table to read books, 2 chairs, and a small book stand. On the table there lies an open book, while in the northeastern part there's a very strange, piece of furniture, you guess, because it's richly encrusted plate armor.
Ew.
As you all enter the room, you also see one thing. One of the books begins to fly. You see that first, the book, quite innocently, flies into the middle of the room, and then it opens. And from inside the book, a weird voice begins to intone. Wham! The door suddenly closed, trapping the unfortunate adventurers inside. 1! The branding irons were white with heat and flame, and they were scorching their flesh. 2! The intricate mechanisms were crushing their wrists and bones. 3! The whipping of their legs forced them to cry out in pain. 4! The breaking with the breaking of the wheels. The screams and shrieks were so high that it was almost unbelievable. And as one of their bones came out from its sockets and their muscles were torn to shreds, a bloody foam came from between their tortured lips. And a couple of things will happen between those 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, so to speak. So,
This is the same story my mother used to read to me before bed.
before he took out the hose.
Yeah, before I got locked in my cage.
Oh my god. So when the after the first, all right. So first of all, as the I've read to you this thing.
Yes.
The doors, of course, suddenly closed. Whoop!
Of course.
Gennaro immediately tried to slam them open, but this time he just bounced off from them and almost fell to the ground. This is the first round. What are you guys going to do? This is like the first round. Please tell me each of your actions.
Defensive stance.
Great. Next. Gennaro just tried to break the door, so his turn is up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to smash
Reload
the
real
book.
quick 'cause I forgot before.
What?
I'm gonna reload real quick because I forgot before.
I believe that reloading is 2 full turns. Alright.
I'm gonna smash the book out of the air, or attempt to, with my club.
You try to smash the book, but unfortunately it flies away. and it begins to like fly under the ceiling. You
Okay.
try to swat the book, but it's still, it like recites this this thing that I just told you.
Okay.
But it doesn't really it doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't shoot fire or something like that. Fortunately, yeah. So now, second turn. As Leopold tries to smash the book from the air, Sally is frantically reloading his pistol. Vincent is scanning the room from above his shield, raised shield and spear, and Gennaro is trying to once again break the door down. Two branding irons materialize from thin air. They are hanging in the air. You can even those who stand far from them can feel the heat. Sorry, I really like this song. Yeah, basically. And okay, and they basically attack you. So now, żelazo. Oh, I'm sorry. Iron 1, Iron 2. Oh crap. Please roll for for what?
Initiative. All right.
Oh yeah, initiative, baby.
43.
Vincent 40, right?
43.
43. All right, great.
Yeah, I'm 53.
All right. Sally?
56.
56. All right. So I'm going to roll for Gennaro. 42. And for the branding irons. Who doesn't like branding irons? 38 and second. Probably should just. Oh my god, 44. Alright. Sally, once again, you are the first. However, you are just finishing reloading your weapon. So that's it for this turn, if you want to fire next turn. Leopold, you see those things hovering in the air. They are. Yeah, they don't look very nice. They don't look very nice at all.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to turn to the one closest to me and try to smash it with my club.
All right. You don't have to advance. You can just attack it.
Okay.
So my question is: are you only going to try to attack it, or remember that you still have your lantern in your other hand, but maybe you want to make some other kind of maneuver?
I guess part of the problem is that I don't understand combat totally in the system. So would I be able to? I don't have any talents or skills in combat. I just have my thing. So would I be able to set up for maybe a parry option? Should that happen, or
you can declare that you attack and parry. Yes, that
Okay.
means that you use your one action to attack and the other action to parry any incoming attack.
okay? Yeah, I will do that.
Great. So you prepare to defend yourself in the near future as you try to smash one of the accursed things from the air.
Yep.
Please roll for your attack skill. Once again, you have
Okay.
minus modifier because these things are really small.
Ah, crap.
Which I actually forgot when you were fighting the goddamn kitchenware, but whatever. All right. Sorry for that. I had to prepare another.
Okay.
So
So it looks like I miss.
yeah,
perhaps?
you try to hit the
Okay.
thing, but it flew away from you and turned
Okay.
towards you with
Okay.
you could swear a hiss.
Hmm.
Vincent, you
Yes.
are also close to one of the damn things.
All right.
Please tell me what are you going to do.
See. Till the next round, all attacks. Okay, so defensive stance is pretty much over. I'm going to do the parrying stance and then make a spear thrust towards the iron that is turned on Leopold.
All right, you can
If
do
I
that.
can reach that.
You can
All
do
right.
that. Please roll for your weapon skill.
Huzzah! I missed.
Yeah, you've tried to hit it, but once again it flew away. Gennaro is trying to break down the door. Let's see if he will manage to do that. Of course not. Of course not. He
Tell
just
Gennaro
boom, and he once again bounced off the door, which looked incredibly sturdy, honestly. Now the branding irons are actually trying to well, take you out. One is actually I am going to see who they are. Who are they attacking first? First one is attacking Leopold, and the second one is attacking Gennaro. First one flies towards you, Leopold. It tries to strike you, but fortunately for you, you've managed to dodge at the last second, and branding iron hit it, producing so much heat that it's almost unbearable. Flies over your head. Next one, it flies right at Gennaro, past both of you, but fortunately, at the last time, Gennaro raises his buckler and deflects the thing towards the far wall. It bounces off, but it's still it's still in the fight. Third round. Now, wait a second, because this is going to be important. I once again have to roll. Twice, in fact. Alright, one is Brian. Second one is Gennaro. Alright. Well, Gennaro is going to suck because he has to test intelligence. Brian, roll for intelligence.
Hey!
Oh.
Nothing.
Alright. Suddenly, as the because well, probably I should have read the text in parts, but alright. Suddenly, as you hear the words, the whipping of their legs made them scream in agony. You can actually, strangely enough, feel that your hands and legs are being crushed by metal, like metal screws. Actually,
It's
you-
actually
all of
metal.
us, or just
only Sally, and
Okay.
I'm going to roll for Gennaro. Actually, he
Are they
passed.
actually there? It feels that way.
Yeah, Sally, you've lost 1 hit point, and you
Okay.
will lose 1 hit point. Oh no! Wait. Holy crap! All right, sorry. You will be losing 1 hit point each turn.
Okay.
So now you've only
Start
lost 1. Also, you have a cumulative. Cumulative. That's how you say. A minus modifier of -5 weapon skill and ballistic skill
Okay.
each turn,
Hmm.
and you will regain them. Well, you will regain them sometime.
Okay.
All right. But you have reloaded your pistol. What are you going to do? You see that one branding iron is shooting at is attacking Gennaro. The other is still fighting with Leopold. But
And there's
you
this
can,
book flapping
but
around
you can
in there.
feel this. Oh my God! Sorry. One more thing. Sorry, guys. Right before you can shoot, Sally, the air in the middle of the room ripples. As the voice from the book begins to almost scream those things, you can also hear a scream coming from the middle of the room, but there's nothing there. However, soon, in a couple of heartbeats, something materializes. Something horrible. It looks like a deformed dwarf. It's covered in, well, sockers. It's covered in warty skin. It has boils everywhere. It has
Hmm.
tentacles instead of arms,
Jeez.
and strange, disfigured animal legs. In the middle of its chest, there's a bony protrusion which resembles a letter V, which goes right up and above its shoulders. From the source all over its skin, a thick, stinking, gooey yellow liquid sips. Its hind legs are actually, its legs are actually those of a huge frog, but and they're ending in fins. In fact, I'm going to show you this magnificent bastard.
I'm thinking I gotta shoot this book, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, that's. I agree.
I've got one good shot left, and then I'm not gonna be able to shoot it again. I'm thinking I gotta shoot this book.
Mm.
Now, when
Gonna
you-
get unbearable.
Now, Leopold, when you tried to attack it, did you miss your attack? Is that why it flew away?
I believe that is the. Yeah, well, I did miss it. I came close, but because of the -10 penalty, I missed it.
It can be found in the handout section. Oh,
All right.
I have to edit this things. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically looks like this.
No, so it looks like it's got like octopus
Yeah,
suckers and.
and I will have to roll for its initiative as well because it also.
Ugh.
Has. Oh, by the way, all of you test fear right now.
Fear. All right.
What would fear be?
Willpower.
Willpower.
Okay.
Sally, you see this thing. You see this thing materializing from thin air, and you have horrible flashbacks to that village and that thing, which almost tore you all to shreds.
I'm
Ooh.
petrified.
Whoa. However, perhaps because of that, you are standing your ground. Unlike no, sorry, you're not standing your ground. It's Sean who's standing his ground.
Done anyway.
Yeah, because of
Everyone
that.
else is, "Ah!"
Yeah, because of that, you're screaming in terror. Ah! Gennaro is
I'd like to use a luck on that one.
is also screaming.
If I
in
may.
terror. Yeah, sure you can.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
However, Leopold and Vincent are standing their ground, but you and Gennaro, you are frozen to the spot. Worst of all, you, Sally, you can feel your legs and arms being crushed by those invisible iron screws. Right. So, but you are still. Oh, so since you're going first, you can do anything because you are actually too afraid to do so. So we are going to Vincent. No, we are going to Leopold. Leopold, what are you going to do? The situation becomes dramatic, actually.
I feel like I need to smash the book, but I'm worried about getting branded in the rear. So, is there any way to do like an aimed type attack with my club at the book, or is it just out of my reach?
The book is out of out of your reach. It actually, almost screams the lines from its pages right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to stick with fighting the thing that's right in front of me. So I will do a parry and attack on the branding iron again.
Great. Do that.
Hey.
Ooh.
Great. Roll for damage.
All right.
Your club's about to get branded.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's like...
So, that would be 12
resistance
altogether?
to chaos help you with anything?
12, yes?
12, correct.
You've smashed the thing from the air and it fell to the ground and it's not moving.
Okay.
It's not moving. However, it did not disappear. That's interesting, since it basically appeared from thin air.
Hmm.
Now, normally it would be Leopold, Vincent, but this new thing, this horrible thing that materialized itself.
You mean Gennaro? Gennaro?
No, I mean this like dwarf thing.
No, I think it's Gennaro's turn.
No, because Gennaro is too horrified, and
Oh, okay.
and basically this thing has higher initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Michael, will resistance to chaos help me at all?
Not in this. No, not in this. Not in this. Not in this situation.
Okay.
Resistance to chaos is mainly against mutations. However, it perhaps because you are resistant to chaos, it wants to punish you, and babbling something in its obscene tongue, it jumps towards you, Gennaro. Sally. It attacks you.
Okay.
It attacks you, but it has to advance an attack, so it will only make one attack. However, you are defenseless because you are frozen to the spot. So it has plus, well, actually it should be plus 30%, really.
Yeah, this is how it went down before, guys. When I
And
the demon.
It hits. It hits. I'm sure see how much damage it does. 12 damage. 12 damage to your arm.
I'm under.
How much under?
2 under.
You're 2 under. All right. Wait a second. I need to use my critical chart.
How many wounds do you have?
I had 10 left. I have 11 total.
Okay.
Oh,
It
jeez.
takes. So.
Yeah, it basically at the end of its tentacles there's a pair of pincers, like those of a crab, and it snips at your arm. So it's going teeth and claws, piercing damage. Well, I guess it's going to be teeth and claws, really. So you get 2. You get 2. Wait a second, I really need to. Oh yeah, here it is. So I guess you take the critical hit, yes?
Maybe. I mean, like,
You can
what is it?
You can burn your fate point right now to just avoid the hit and fight on, or you can take the critical hit and see what we will roll on the table. Be advised, I am using the advanced critical hits table made by some, well, guy who studied medicine, so it's but actually it's better. It's better because it has a lot more options, but thanks to that, it's honestly less lethal. You can be maimed more easily, but you won't die as easily.
I'll take the crit.
Alright, actually very good idea. By the way, this crit thing is just amazing. Alright, 76, actually not very good. 276. Oh, it's 8. It's 8. It's arm. Where the hell is this thing? Okay, well, shit. 62, 26. Oh my god. Can someone check out fast if 26 is like left arm or right arm, because it's very important for Brian right now.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm right on it. What's the hit location?
26, you said?
26 is right arm.
It grabs your right arm, the arm in which you are carrying your club, and basically it tears your muscles and ligaments. It dislocates your arm. The arm will be, and this is how it works. The arm will be useless until your wounds characteristic has been fully restored. In addition, you suffer a penalty of -20% to all tests for the rest of the battle due to the pain from having your arm dislocated.
-20 for all
Yes.
tests.
Now, Brian,
it's just dislocated. It's not broken. It's not.
it's dislocated, but you can't use it anyway.
Okay.
Now, be advised, Brian, you are taking additional damage each turn, which will contribute to the critical hits. So basically, right now we are rolling for critical hits every time.
And I only have 2 fate points, so I can only go 2 turns, basically.
Well, I mean, well, you can take critical hits, but each critical hit is basically an insanity point. By the way, please add another insanity point to your character sheet, because you know, from the pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn up my fate points here.
Alright, so that was it. And now we have Gennaro, who is scared shitless. No, sorry, Vincent. Now we have Vincent.
Alright.
So that this horrible thing basically just almost ripped the halfling's arm clean from its socket.
Well, more protect him. Where's the book?
It's flying somewhere above you, screaming, you know, bloody nonsense.
Is it in striking range?
No, not really.
So, like, okay. I am going to try to bury my... Am I behind this, monster?
You basically have to approach it and attack.
Alright, I would like to put my spear in its back if I can. Like, I don't know where the position is, but I would like to...
You can do that. You
Can I do an all-out attack? Or am I out of
no.
range for that?
You're
Alright.
out of range. You have to advance and attack.
Alright, I will do that.
Please do that.
Okay, so... Success.
Great. It tries to dodge. It failed.
Whew.
Roll for damage. You've basically plunged it right between its shoulder blades.
6 plus 3
9.
for the spear. 9.
The thing roared in pain and basically it spew out a string of curses in some foul, dark language. Something like that. And it turns around to face you. Really, really, really angry. Right, so now it's Gennaro, however, like, he's out of combat. He's too scared. But that means that his branding iron is going to gank him. Which it actually manages to do. Yeah, sadly, it's like that village all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. Just bad luck on top of bad luck.
Yeah, basically. So, oh my god, it's 12 damage. 45. I need to see how much Gennaro, how much toughness. So it's 8. How much wounds does Gennaro have? Oh, alright, I know. He's alright. Some of you see that since Gennaro is rooted to the spot with fear, this thing basically, I mean, his branding iron basically just smack him right in the arm, and you can smell the.
Would my armor before?
Oh, your armor.
For a point, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, sorry. So in that case, wait a second. That's very important. That's good. It's number 7 in that case. Yeah, it's good to remember that you have armor. However, it works almost the same. It's useless until your wound characteristic has been fully restored. You have to pass a hard minus 20% toughness test to avoid infection in the wrist due to whatever germs, alright? If failed, the hand will have to be amputated within D10 days unless a successful Shalayan Cure Disease spell is performed. So please... no, you do that after your wounds will be restored. Remember that. That you have to pass a minus 20% toughness test, or it's bye-bye to the hand.
Good thing we're in Nuln, though, so I think...
Minus 20 toughness test?
Yes.
I have to roll a 3 or under. Are you serious?
Yes. But you have to do that only after your wounds will be fully restored. Well, I mean, you know, there's always the Hospice of Shalaya.
Yeah, we're in the city, so we could get healers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to roll a 3 or under to save my hand?
Yeah. But, so right now your right hand is useless. And it will probably be useless for the rest of this adventure, because I don't think that you'll be able to, you know, heal your hand fully in a haunted house.
Even with using both my luck points like next session, I'm not going to roll like a 3 or under. That's like
You're not going to use next session. You're going to use it on the session, you know, after, like I said, after you've recapitulated, right? Well, you know what I mean.
Recuperated, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Now, does he have to make that roll if he doesn't find help in 8 days?
No, I mean, if he doesn't, no. It goes like this. He has to like get healed fully, and after he gets fully healed, he makes the roll.
Okay.
And if the roll is passed, everything's okay. If it's failed, they will have to amputate the hand, because infection will like, you know, work itself in.
Yeah. Get a nasty hook hand.
Yeah, you can get a cool veteran's hand.
Alright, like I said, Gennaro has been branded, and you can smell the smell of roasting human meat. He yells in pain, but he's still too terrified of the thing in the middle of the room to do anything. And it's next combat turn. Sully. First of all, minuses for your weapon skill,
willpower,
ballistic skill, another -5 to that, and you get another, and you lose another health point. Which, which basically means that you
are
get
any of our
critical hit.
Are any of our blessings helping out?
What?
Are any of our blessings from Sigmar or more helping out?
Well,
or being accounted for?
Right now, not yet.
Okay.
By the way, you after like right now you're on 0 points after your critical hit. It's not, you know, it's not Dark Heresy where they stack. Right now you're on 0 points, so you're on a -1 right now.
I mean, it's tough to pass a willpower check even, so I'm just gonna use a fate point.
All right.
I really don't have this.
You are using your fate point in that case, and I guess you're just losing your consciousness. Right? I mean,
yeah.
It's better than, you know, staying awake while you are being horribly mauled by this thing. All right.
Because it would be 2 turns before I could even do anything, assuming I passed a willpower check this turn. And my modifier is going to be so high at that point, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I'll just take a nap.
All right. The pain from your wounds and from the horror that's, you know, that was savaging you is too much, and you just fell into unconsciousness. You see that the halfling went down. You don't know if he's dead or alive. What do you know, Vincent and Leopold, is that as the book screams, when the wheel broke them, their screams rose in a pitch, and when their bones got dislocated and their muscles were torn, a bloody foam came from between their lips. Both of you roll intelligence.
Alright.
Don't fail this. This is a big one.
I failed.
Holy crap.
I'm guessing I might use a luck point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Use your luck points, boys.
Failed again.
Sean?
I am rolling. Son of a...
We are dead! We're dead!
Suddenly, you believe, both of you believe, that your legs are being hit repeatedly by iron bars. Like over and over and over again. The pain is exquisite. You can't even move. What this means is basically both of you, your speed falls down to 2, and
Alright.
you lose each turn a single point of HP.
Alright,
without
starting now.
Yeah, starting now. So please, scratch 1 HP, each of you.
Okay. Alright, so I have 13 now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to Sally's out of equation.
Stupid nihilist. Nihilist!
Alright, Leopold. You are still first, despite the fact that your legs are apparently bitten by iron bars. You can still fight. What's your course of action?
Okay, am I closer to the other branding iron or the dwarf mutant thing?
You're a bit closer to the dwarf. However, you see that the branding iron will probably kill Gennaro unless someone will help him.
Okay, then I'll rush over to try to attack the branding iron.
All right. With a scream, "Aah!" you run towards the branding iron that just branded Gennaro. Well, he's a stallion after all. And you strike it with your club. Please roll for your attack.
All right, Randall's Fury.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
With
You've tried to hit it, but unfortunately, well, actually you've barely made it because you are very slow right now, since your legs are being repeatedly hit by, by the iron bars. You've tried to hit it, but it flew away, and then it will try to brand Gennaro one more time, probably, or maybe more. Who knows? The horrible dwarf thing, whatever it is, turns towards you, Vincent.
Okay.
And it tries to snip your head off with its claws at the end of its tentacles, because it looks really, really weird. Alright, first attack. It almost got you, but you've managed to pull your shield up in time. However, it returns. But this time you've managed to swat the second claw with your spear. And now it's your turn.
I would like to parrying stance and then attack.
Very well. Do this, please.
I don't like this room.
Got him.
Great.
Nice.
He'll try to dodge. He didn't. Roll for
Yeah.
damage.
D10. Yes.
Oh yes!
Nice.
Roll it again. Roll it again.
Roll for weapon skill one more time.
All right.
Sigmar's
Stab
Fury.
him through the heart.
Oh.
Oh.
No. Alright, but
8 for effort.
it was like 10, and your strength is 3, so it's 13. Right, you've speared it right above the strange bony V-shape. Your spear went right through it and came through its back. The thing screamed something like, and then just pop, disappeared.
With that noise.
In thin air. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. With the sound like
All right.
pop. 1 second it was there. The other, it's gone. It's gone. But the branding iron is still attacking Gennaro. Actually, no. It will attack the more dangerous target. It will attack Leopold, and I believe it managed to hit you. Yeah, it managed to hit you.
Okay.
Well, tell you what, you can parry with your lantern. I mean, it's an improvised weapon. You can try to parry with it. It's risky, but you can try.
I was gonna say I'm going to parry something burning hot with flammable oil.
Well, No risk, no fun.
Yeah, all right, I'll go for it. Why not?
Alright.
You only die once, right?
Yeah. You've
Oh,
tried to parry it, but the only thing that you've managed is to actually, present your arm to the branding iron, which branded you for 8 points of damage.
oh, jeez.
You've got five go through,
Yeah.
I believe. All right.
Oh, five go through this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
5 go through. So it's next round, and this time, fortunately, Leopold, you're up. You see that
Alright.
Vincent has also been branded
What?
by the accursed branding iron.
No, I've been branded.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, guys, subtract another -1 point, please.
Oh yeah.
But like Vincent, you are so slow. You are so slow. You can't really get anywhere because you're so slow. But I presume that you are making your way towards Leopold.
Yes, indeed.
Very well. By the way, sorry,
No.
I forgot last round to roll for Gennaro's willpower. I will do this now. He managed
Okay.
last round. He managed to compose himself, so now he will actually manage to fight.
Okay.
All right. You are slowly making your way towards Leopold and Gennaro. However, to your relief, you see that Gennaro snapped out of it, and he's also trying to attack the branding iron.
Could I could do a ballistic skill attack with the spear if I can't reach it. If I can't reach them, could I do that?
You can, but it's not a javelin. It will be very hard for you actually.
It has a throwing profile.
It has.
Yeah.
All right, so try, sure.
All right.
But I presume you are doing like aiming and then throwing.
Yeah.
Great,
I'm
great. So
Okay.
do this, sure.
At the book, I hope.
Yeah, that's an idea. Where's the book?
It's actually the book is flying above you. It's like flying all across the room, but
Oh,
this
jeez.
time it's not. It's stopped like shelving lines from its pages. Right now, it's screaming in the same language as that demon dwarf was. Something like that. The sound is almost deafening. It's like this cacophony. It's horrible. The book is small and it's moving, just so you know. So
I think I need to get rid of the immediate threat and throw it at the branding iron if that's a easier shot.
it is.
Okay. So missile weapon spear, it's under ordinary for throwing.
You can throw it
All right.
normally. You have -10% to throw at the target that's actually very small.
All right, and I'm aiming. So does that get waived?
That means you are throwing a normal ballistic skill. In that case.
Okay. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Nice.
Great. Roll for damage.
All right. 6 plus 3 is 9.
+3 is 9. You've managed to hit the branding iron with your spear. The spear actually embedded itself in the above the luxurious looking chair in the room. The branding iron, it looked like it would almost fall for a second, but then it righted itself, and once again it's preparing to attack Leopold.
Okay.
However, Gennaro is back in the game, and this time it's personal. Or maybe not, 66 also works, I guess.
Gosh.
With a merda di puttana! He tried to hit the thing, but his overambitious blow misses, and he stretches himself a bit too far. leaving himself very open for a counterattack. The accursed iron actually tries to exploit this weakness, and it makes an all-out attack on Gennaro. And it's, well, fortunately the young Tylian managed just in time to put his buckler up and deflect the treacherous blow. Yeah. Leopold, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to try to set up a parrying stance and attack it.
Alright. You do this. Roll.
Yep. Damn.
No. Even with the knowledge that this is the last enemy... oh, by the way, both of you guys minus 1 hit point.
Okay.
Even though that is the last enemy in the room, you cannot still hit it. Unfortunately, you cannot. Vincent, it's you right now. You have disarmed yourself.
Well, I want to draw my axe and move as far as I can towards the branding iron.
You draw your axe and you begin to move. However, the physical pain from all those iron bars hitting your legs, the same with you, Leopold, becomes almost unbearable. You can feel and hear the impacts, like wham, 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 hitting you over and over again. You move very slowly towards it. Towards the combatants. Gennaro overextended himself, so the branding iron actually takes advantage of it. And once again tries an all-out attack and brand him. Holy shit. However, it misses horribly. Fortunately for the young Tylian, who in turn tries to smash it from the air and who fails miserably. I think so, at least, because I don't think that he has. Yes, actually, you know what? Nah, plus 10%, and with aimed attack, he actually managed to hit it. And now, and with a roar of frustration and fury, he broke the branding iron in two with a single hit from his metal encased club. The thing fell to the floor, and suddenly it's silence. The book fell from the air. Both branding irons disappeared, just like the demonic dwarf. And the effects of the illusion actually also disappeared. You are no longer beaten over your legs by metal rods. Well, actually, you no longer believe that you are beaten over your legs with metal rods.
Okay.
You are still standing, although each of you is mauled. However, not as mauled as Halfling, who basically you see that his wrist is like it's almost turned 90 degrees in one direction. His right wrist, his primary hand, so to speak. You see that the flesh is torn, the muscles are torn, and there's a small pool of blood gathering under his hand. His face is pale with pain and blood loss. It doesn't look good.
I'm unconscious.
Yes, Sally, you slowly regain your consciousness. The pain is excruciating. You've never felt so much pain before. Not even when that thing in that village attacked you. Yes.
I'm on the ground right now, right?
Something like that. You look around the room. There are many books here. Perhaps there are many things to find. But first you need to rest for a while. And so do I, because it's been a long game, guys.
Yep.
But we are going to finish it right now. It's like almost 11 p.m. here where I'm
Okay.
from, and
Yeah.
I have work to do yet. But I wanted to thank you very much for playing with me, of course. And now it's points time.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, this
All
was
right.
this was kind of intense.
To say the least.
Yes. Yeah. Don't worry, there will be many more opportunities to gain more fate points.
I just got that pay point too.
Yeah, well, I honestly, gave you that fate points in anticipation of that adventure, really. But yeah, it will be. I mean, hopefully the overall rewards will be worth it. All right, guys. So for today's game, everyone gets 50 points because it's been long and like fulfilling, I guess. For your characters, each of you gets, I guess, 10 points. Yeah, each of
Okay.
you. For religion, everyone gets 10 points without a shadow of a doubt. I especially like Brian's interpretation of Esmeralda's lore, but also,
Yeah.
Sean's sneaky run-out thievery. Like the rest of the guys still don't know that you have this wooden box.
Mm.
Okay, so after that, star signs. Brian, your star sign, please.
Bria's Cauldron, righteous, fearless, merciful. At one point, I jumped to save Leopold and gave him my drought.
Great, 10 points for you. Jason, your
Grungni's Baldric. I think trying to defend Leopold from the silverware and then stabbing things. trying to remain disciplined. Always
10
going in
points.
first.
10 points for you.
Yeah. I thought you were very martial.
Yeah, for a servant. Maybe he's a witch hunter.
I got dreams. I got dreams.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Sean, please. What about you?
Oh, I thought I was plenty greedy this this episode.
Yes, 10 points.
I drank
for you.
all the healing potions, and
Yeah.
I feel bad about that now.
Well, if it's any.
It kept you alive this battle. If you would have went down, then it would have just been like me all by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a strange
Well-
dwarf-like creature.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, your dooms.
Doom.
Jeez.
Blind maiden shall await thy soul.
Perhaps
I know,
justice finally caught up with you, Sally.
I don't know. As far as ransacking the place, I'm bundling everything in that blanket to try and fence it off, get one lump sum, and then divvy it up from there. So everybody gets a fair share.
Okay. Good. 10 points for that. Sure, that's a good interpretation. I like that. So now, Jason, what about your doom?
The tiniest of Tal's children shall feast upon thy gut. I think that one's going to be hard for me to find something today that kind of falls in that. The tiniest of Tal's children shall feast upon thy gut.
Any ideas?
I'll probably going to have to pass this round.
Very well. Sean, what about you?
The hourglass shatters before the last screen falls. Well, we shattered that sphere.
That's a good one.
Yes, that's a good one. 10 points. 10 points it is. All All right. Oh, sorry, Sally. 5 points for Halfling. I like him very much. I don't want to see him dead, but you know, this is Warhammer Fantasy, so it's
Yeah,
well. No, but
gonna make a donation to the Church of Shelley, I guess.
yeah, I think a rather big one is in play, is in
Yeah.
order. All right. So, any ideas that actually managed to further your quest? I honestly don't think so.
Yeah.
But convince me
Broke-
otherwise. Convince me otherwise.
I broke the globe.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you did. So,
We got the gold goblin.
well, silver
Without-
goblets first of all. You know, goblets goblets are goblets, but you probably got the key. Although you could just grab the key and not break the globe, you know.
Well,
I honestly
we're
don't
all
think
still alive.
I honestly don't think that there were any ideas today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't-
All
We're in combat mode. Pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
Yeah,
all.
we're murder
Moving
hobo mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, today was the session like four combats, 4 different fights.
This is
It was
We're
like pretty intense.
like a SWAT team going through this house.
Yeah, but there are like demon dwarfs instead of crackheads.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So please, how much XP did any of you got?
All right.
Yeah,
I got
whatever.
for Sally. I got 95.
Great.
Just, let me know if did any math wrong. Leopold, I got 90, and
Yeah.
I got 80. Then I guess plus 30 for recording.
Yes.
Okay.
Next time, someone else is making the notes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So and now, Sally, you've got you're on 1 HP because basically after combat, you're always on minimum 1 HP.
Okay.
Jason, how much HP do you have?
My total is 13, and I've taken 5 wounds,
So you're on 8.
so I'm at 8.
Sean,
I'm down to 6.
Gennaro is down to 5. Holy shit, this is going to be interesting. Alright, alright, yeah, alright. We shall see how it goes.
I'm gonna have to start carrying Sally like Yoda on my back.
It's happened before.
I mean, Sally still has his other hand, you know. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, Sally, you've got a total of minus 10% for each of your statistic. I mean, your weapon skill and ballistic skill. And it basically goes like this. You regenerate 5% each hour. So right now, you're because guys, I mean Jason and Sean, you're on
Yeah.
full speed. Your speed has returned to normal.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Brian, you are still minus 10% weapon skill and ballistic skill.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's pretty much means that Sally is like a non-combatant, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could shoot okay. I'd still shoot at 28 ballistic skill, I think.
How much ballistic skill do you have?
38.
38 minus 10% for your offhand.
Oh. Okay, so minus 20 then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because so it's 18%. Okay, guys, but you know you're still up. Guys, right now we are going to see each other after the new year.
Right.
I will propose next game. Probably it will be. Oh, it's first. Alright. So next game will probably be on 7th January, I guess.
Okay.
I will make my proposition. You know, I will write of course on our Facebook group. I'm not well. I will wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in person right now because there's I don't know if there will be a chance to speak before Christmas and New Year. I really like playing with you. I really enjoy it. I really do, and I hope you guys do as well. Even though it's probably a hard game, I know, but you know, I hope you are
Yeah.
having fun. I hope you are really
Oh, yeah.
having fun.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
rewarding.
Yeah, but of course, if you have any suggestions or complaints, then feel free to write them to me. I listen, I really do. I am not trying to actively kill you, of course. Even though in my old group I had this reputation of a guy who kills characters like a lot.
No.
But it's been some time ago, okay, and I've changed. I'm not a murderer anymore. Oh.
No, honestly, it reminds me of the old days when I used to play, and we just got murdered all the time, and that's just how it was. You know?
Well, I mean, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay is considered one of the most deadly systems out there, actually. And when I started playing it, my then GM told me to not make the mistake of liking my character too much, or sorry, not liking, but getting accustomed to my character too much, because
Right.
it just doesn't work like this in this system. It's not D&D. But of course, it doesn't mean that you should just feel, oh, I'm dead anyway, so why do I even bother? It's not about that.
It makes you play differently too.
Yes.
Which when you know you're there's less chaotic heroic crap that goes on in some of the games, which I like. And worst case scenario, roll another character. That's not that big a deal.
Yes, I mean, your characters are very memorable, and I mean, for example, Bran character is from the beginning, it's more than a year now, but well, every character ends sometime. Either he's killed, or even the player himself wants to retire him and start a new one. So it's not a big deal. But of course, like I said, it's not the end. It's you still have fate points, you still have money. If you manage to live through the house, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. And it allows the story to create the character, and not just the character to create the character.
And basically, if Andy will be cool with playing, on January, on 7th of January, I will of course add him, and you will have an extra pair of arms to help you with. Yeah.
Yeah. Since we
That would be nice.
We lost an arm today.
Well, not yet, and not arm, but just the hand.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for the game.
All right. See you.
Thank you.
See you later,
Cool.
and remember to write about anything you want. I'm always listening.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
The
Merry
notes.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Same to you.
You too.
Merry Christmas.
Journal's been updated. If you guys wanted to take a look.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just
great.
flipping through it.
Great,
All right.
great. I will read it later. Right now, take care, guys. Bye.
All right.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Later.